One. What is good? We are here for midweek 39. I'm joined today by Chase. What's up?
I
Got a suddenly really packed bracket. Roughly 35 people today, including some new faces, one of which we are going to get up first. We got Yumari and Kreiser up first.
This one sounds fun. I haven't seen Yamari in a minute, but Yamari's been posting some gamer Warakian technology lately,
True,
and I'm really
yeah.
hoping it comes out. I haven't
Yeah,
seen Chrysler, but that should be cool.
I think Kreiser has been playing in the DMF league as far as I'm aware. If I remember correctly. And yeah, I'm not really sure what character either. I'm not too familiar. I know Yumari did post that Charge 5C route with Wara. The Charge 5C multi-hit is so satisfying.
Good thing it's chunky. Plus, like, I think there's a TK involved somewhere in there. I don't know. Very cool
Yeah,
looking.
something like that. It looked like the Charge 5C into TK Kato, and then you use the 6C with rebeats so that you don't have to jump cancel to get your air combo after that.
Yeah, very cool. I think it's rare that you see such a like a simple character get some new optimizations. It's always fun to see people cook on a character like Wara.
For sure,
All this
yeah.
talk and then they just don't pick Wara. Imagine.
Right?
It's just somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, Yumari has played on and off for a while, but has always returned to the Wire, so I definitely imagine that's going to be the character we'll be seeing. I'm interested who we'll see from Kreiser. There's been a good set of characters repped by a lot of the up-and-coming players. A lot of new
Mhm.
players been picking better characters on average. People are not so prone to picking the Scrimblow low tiers anymore. We're getting some stronger characters, seeing a lot of Ciseis that like a couple Melt Your Bloods ago, like every round we had a different Cisse on stream.
Mhm. It's
Just
kind of
like
funny though. All these new players that are top tier picking, they come in, they make a smart choice. They pick C maids, and then they're like, I don't know, bro. C Koha mech kind of cool though. I don't know. Maybe F mech is the one, bro.
oh, F
Nobody's
Reese.
been. Oh, this is a fun matchup actually.
It is, yeah. Both characters who are kind of we got big buttons, just kind of move and hit our buttons,
We're
play a
playing
pretty normal
footsies.
game. Yeah, F
Yeah, we're
Reese.
playing some kind of fucked up Street Fighter.
And I mean, if F Reese lands the first setup against Wara, that hit is going to chunk that health bar.
Yeah, the first half of that War health bar having the weaker guts than the rest of it is pretty noticeable in a matchup like this.
Oh yeah, for sure. And even though Yumari hasn't played in a while, when she was more active, did get 7th in a 3A a couple years ago. Played in some of the beginner brackets I ran back then, and I think also played in a Felty Blood or two.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, someone who's definitely put in some work in brackets in the past. But I mean, these brackets are just competitive now. We got 35 people in this bracket, and all of them have been playing the game.
Yeah,
Crazy,
I can never tell how these are gonna go.
right? There's too many names to keep track of.
Plus, like you'll see somebody and be like, I mean, that was pretty mid, and then they come back and they're just like a beast next week for no reason.
Right?
I like that dashing 2C along with the Nania. That was a cool play.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
we
even
got the
send the Nania right away. Okay, and just going for the air throw into the corner.
Oh my
Oh,
god, Nero into run up charge 2C fireball. I don't know what you're cooking, but I like it. I need the recipe.
right? That's one of those where it's like, oh, if you're new to the game and you haven't seen Wire, there's no way you're ready for this setup. Oh, but we're ready to dash past Nania. Great awareness.
Okay, good block on the 236C. Gets blown up by that 236C. We're just exchanging EX.
Yeah, and it looked like wasn't sure what
I like
side
that
we were
fight.
on after the 236C. Honestly, it's tough to keep track of, even if you've played the character for a second.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
because they put out a smoke grenade
right?
and they
And then the
breach mid.
flashbang Akiho and wake up.
Yeah. I
Just a
love
couple.
Abare Akia. I think that's such a funny option, and it's like you kind of have to be on the ball to play around it. You know, it's kind of like a Nero summon in reverse almost.
It really is like you get hit by it and it's like, why am I getting overheaded on my offense?
Yeah, it's like a trade reversal almost sometimes.
Right?
We tried to dash out, Yamari got clipped.
Oh, nice
I
shield.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah, Seymour not going to have a great time converting off of that, but doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Chrysler
this is
not
looking
quite
like
ready
it
for
could be
that.
bad. Chrysler unpunished on the 236C of RA. And JB just clips him in the forehead.
And we're seeing some good stuff from Kaiser too. It's not a lot of just like raw swinging. Definitely seeing some good intent and looking for Yumari to move a little bit. But I mean, Wara's got these big buttons. Wara moves pretty fast, and Yumari definitely showing that she's pretty familiar with this character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think
pick up.
one thing that Chrysler is doing that's pretty promising is they're not just cranking like 2A, 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 hop, 2A, hop, charge hop, you know, like they're trying to like play the spacing game, which I think is a pretty smart approach to this character. You see like Onemi do that a lot.
True, yeah.
I don't know about that JB though. Is that JB or that's JB? Ooh, hard to convert that.
Oh, I never hit save on the stream information. Oops.
It's a good air poke, but Yumari smartly not trading into it.
Ooh, and going for this arc drive ender. Oh, that's a classic situation. Yeah, I've had that multiple times to me lately playing this character. You do it a little bit late, but if someone's not ready for the time they're gonna tech out, it's easy to get reset on accident.
I feel like the Ender kind of shows what's unique about Melty Blood compared to other anime games, because like in Guilty Gear, if you just don't get the hard knockdown, you're trolling.
Yep.
But when you're against Wara and he gets all his health back and deals a good grip to you, and he's full screen now, that shit can be dire. Ooh.
And there's kind of a lot of moves that create those situations in this game. Oh, nice way to take it slowly, not ready at the punish in time.
What's that, 214B?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really interesting pressure tool. I haven't seen it too often.
Yeah, one of those slower options that could kind of frame trap sometimes or catch people jumping. Alright, a little bit of a scramble. Yeah, we're seeing some good hits from Chrysler, but not quite ready to convert off of these yet. So one of those things that definitely seems like it just comes with a little more experience, and the kind of experience Yumari is showing the quick air dash JB and converting for the kill 2-0 Yumari.
Plus, I think that's just a big strength of Wara in general, is he can pretty much always convert his stray hits. Some of these hits that Chrysler is getting, it looked like they didn't really have a plan for what to do after, because I don't really know what you would do after for a lot of like, you know, max range JB fade back hits.
Yeah, but you know, we're seeing at least, I think one thing that I always look for with this game is you're given all these movement options. A lot of people are like, I got so many options, I got to use them. Where we're definitely seeing a lot of slow intentional play, and there were some really good decisions there, just wasn't quite ready to capitalize on them. The kind of things that definitely will improve with experience over time too. So really good stuff from Chrysler and Yumari as well, of course, taking that set. So we move on to round 2 between Gear Dragon and Makuna.
You were hyped for this one.
Yeah.
I was unfamiliar with Makuna. You said that's a local gamer?
Yeah, Makuna from Chicago locals. One of the stronger Grand Blue players here, like one of the first, right when Rising came out, I went to local here and I got cooked by Makuna in that game, and then City of the Wolves came out and I got cooked by him in that game too. Someone who only recently in the last couple years has started really competing and going to big events, but has been playing the genre for a long time, and like just a really fundamentally sound player, someone who really understands the genre, really good at looking for habits and really good at figuring out solutions. I've already fought him, even though he's been playing this game just casually. He's actually been getting some of the local Grand Blue players into it, like one of the guys who played Marvel 3 and is kind of a lab and tech monster playing Narmaya in Grand Blue. He got that guy playing C Kohaku. There's someone else who's messing with like an FPCL, right? He's like slowly trying to get people to play this game, which is really hype, and he's been picking up different characters. I've seen the FCL, I've seen F-Hime, I've seen F-Aki. I've lost to the F-Aki at a local one time, actually, when I was a little fresher on C-Arc. Yeah, so definitely going to be interesting, because Gear Dragon has been playing the game for a while, really strong player, and on C, Vaki, which is a sick character. I'm always joking about her being Perfection Simulator character, because what makes this exciting to me is, like, if we do see the FCL, if FCL gets a good hit on C Vaki...
Oh, God. Yikes. Yeah, it's like... I've always said that Gear Dragon plays the most Melty Blood out of anybody else, because that character just plays Melty Blood. But a lot of these characters aren't playing Melty Blood, man.
That's true, that's true. I mean, you don't really have a choice to see Vaki, right? You gotta play very Melty Blood or die.
Yeah. And like Gear Dragon's so good at it. It's just, I mean, I remember I played recently Arc into Gear Dragon, and Gear was getting great hits, and it's just like, I'm not playing the same game, unfortunately. Just
Right?
like this character gets robbed sometimes. It's kind of tragic.
It is just how it is. I've talked about it before. There's a moment burned into my memory of like a backwards hit of Spike Ball converting to 5.5k, and it was like the most tragic round turnaround ever. But starting off strong for Gear Dragon here.
Yep, drop the loop, but it's cool we get Oki. We're gonna see some good stagger pressure. See, this is some melty blood shit, man.
Right?
We
That
run up,
crush,
meaty,
TK ribbon.
stagger, cover the jump out.
Oh, nice jump out. Oh, almost ready for the little conversion there.
Yeah, that kind of like telegraphed approach is not gonna work on a player like Gear Dragon.
Yeah, you gotta be more
Bro is
innovative area of your options. So Gear Dragon already knows where you're going.
And now you're in this. Ooh, good shield counter. The forward tech was bold.
Yeah, really good instinct to take the corner. Wasn't ready to convert. Oh, and still, again, just dropping these conversions.
Oh, man. I like the fade back JC. That was cool. Wow, just the tip of that ribbon. Burst out. I can't blame you.
Oh my gosh!
Wow, just the tip. Crazy.
PB. Putting in that work with a long range. You know
man,
what? I
the
respect the attempt.
I saw the vision.
Air throw
Sure,
5K. Come on.
Yeah, like, whoa! Just walk up and kick you in the fucking head. I always get so scared when I get hit by a Gear Dragon ribbon, because in my head I'm about to lose like Thorn levels of damage, or levels of life, like I'm gonna get sent to the city. And then he just like runs up and does like 2A. And it's like, man, this character.
Oh, I like the idea. Went for the good FCL combo, but a little awkward hit to get that on. You know, Gear Dragon converted into the Momijis. We got max mode. Definitely just waiting for the pit. Now, do you know your way out?
Oh, man.
Wait.
Bring them back in. They know it's plus. Guard bar's looking a little tighter.
Yeah, especially after that whiff shield earlier. It's getting dicey.
Yeah, you're really gonna watch that.
You got hit. Not the best reason to recover that.
I thought that was gonna be half Momiji for a sec. Yeah, that 2C stagger is so good, catching jump out and mash.
Yeah, crispy rebeat right there. Vaki, like, her normals are so fast, and she does have the normals to pull herself back in. 2C slightly shifting her forward a little bit. Hitting kind of high, too. Good at catching some of those jumps. Gives her a nice little sweep to combo from. 4C, you really got to be diligent about watching these rebeats.
I feel like the Vaki player has to be so on the ball to enforce corner pressure. Because, like, those staggers and shit are not easy. Like, you have to have pretty good control of the timing.
Yeah. It's pretty tight, too. Especially because if you mess up, you could die. But this Gear Dragon with the get.
Yeah, you really don't want to get mashed on this character. I mean, even the shield counter combo is going to do a good grip.
Yeah,
basic
2.5k.
Pretty solid. Looks like Gear was trying to gamble on the black key Oki.
Yep.
Now you got to find a way out. That's why I got exploded.
Yeah, a little ambitious on that conversion there.
I respect it. Ooh, good little backdash. Still get smoked.
Yeah.
It looks like the biggest thing I'm noticing with these two players right now, there's just a movement gap.
Right, yeah.
But I understand if this isn't your game, like, that's the hardest thing to get used to is the movement in this game. Sick conversion.
Just like that, it's
and
up.
Oh, yeah.
Profile. Yeah, I respect the idea. And just like you said about the movement too, it's just a lot of these little melty specific things that are kind of doing the work right here, right? Like, again, Gear Dragon knows where you're going because we've seen someone double jump up there before, knows that you're positioned under the trap with that JB.
And Gear Dragon's just looking to play the distance game, like, try to snipe with JCs, catch these jumps to mid-screen. Here's half Momiji. That shit is crazy. Yeah. It didn't really pan out like it's supposed to, but we still got the hit, and now you're in the other corner.
Oh,
Gear Dragon's blocking it out.
Oh, okay.
I like that. Yeah, the dash and throw. Okay, strike throw is the same as in Grand Blue. Yeah. Honestly, this character does Grand Blue. I can't talk. Does the pressure from that game.
Yep.
If you ever read the JG guide, he has this like watchtower principle, which is just Grand Blue pressure.
It really is. It's just like stand outside where they can't do anything. You might not hit, but you don't need to.
Exactly. Okay, Gear Dragon will hit.
Yep.
Such a good spot to be in. Just not blocking low.
Yeah, I want to say tried to eke out a reversal there, but didn't quite find the window for it, and that is a Gear Dragon 2-0.
Yeah, good shit from Gear.
Yeah.
I think that's one of those things like you can end up looking like such a masher in this game when you go for like a wake up stand shield or like a DP and you just miss the manual input or something. Uh, I see so many like newer people that come from other games trying to crank some option on wake up and it looks like they're just not blocking, but I know they're doing something, you know?
Yup. I mean,
Like,
Melty game notoriously where someone has said like, you should not be blocking on wake up in this game.
I mean, that's a pretty common sentiment.
Yup.
Characters like Sivaki, though, you better block her. You're gonna be in the city. You're gonna be the mayor of the city.
You really might be.
First time chatter, funny temp 41175. This game is awesome sauce. Facts.
It is pretty awesome sauce. And I mean, speaking of this game being awesome, you said right before that set, Gear Dragon plays the most Melty Blood. And I mean, that was kind of just the story of that set, right? The difference was like Gear Dragon clearly tapped into more of the Melty movement patterns, real refined movement, clean rebeat timings, just a clinic on a lot of the Melty specific things. And like, Makono was still doing some solid stuff, right? We saw the Grand Blue offense, we saw some good anti-airs, some pretty fun shield attempts, even if they weren't the most well-advised. But definitely just not super comfortable in the Melty system, going for that like DP that gets low profile to a classic situation when you kind of got to be ready for a little bit more.
I mean, I can I can understand the DP not panning out. Sometimes you just got to crank one, but the big thing I think is like somebody that understands how to use their air actions, especially, is just going to kind of run over somebody that's making good decisions that would be great decisions in other games that just might not make the cut if the other person's ready for keeping track of your air options, keeping track of where you can be on the screen. It's a whole thing. It reminds me a lot of Smash.
Yeah, and we got another player with a lot of Melty experience here in Flea925 on the F Miyako, getting these bracket reps in before Slashback this weekend.
This dude's been playing this game for like a billion years, man.
Right? Meanwhile, Wyvern on the newer end, but has been putting a lot of work, already at like 6K Nania games.
I feel like that was so subtle, but we saw the same thing from Gear earlier, so I want to touch on it. That walk back to mid-screen to cover the jump out is just so heads up. And it's straight up like bought this entire round for Flea.
Yeah, and as you say it, I mean, Weaver in a really bad situation here. Oh my gosh, and the elbow to catch the jump again. Just like that walk back that you were talking about, right? It's the foresight to be like, I know what you want as an LC player.
Ooh, man, this is a man after my own heart, bro. I love a round start throw, or round start jump or IAD back over a throw. That's classic.
Yep. Oh,
that round start throw is so greedy. I mean, Wyvern's in the device right now.
Oh,
DP
extra.
Just blown up. Yeah.
Yep.
Worst feeling in the world when you crank a DP and they're not even meeting you, bro.
Right? It just makes you feel like such a dunce. Even though there's so many things that the DP could be, it's just like, it makes you gotta look at that whiff like, why did I do that?
It's like one of those nightmares where you're in school and you're just in your underwear and everybody's laughing. It's just like, bro, it's over.
Oh, but Wyvern with a chance on offense. But there's that experience again. Flea ready with the tech and ready with the crossover.
This dude's been playing too much 3S, bro. You're not gonna strike though, this guy. Ooh.
True.
Random dash in, just looking so good for Wyvern right now. Oh, just punch to the face. I have not seen that move used like that.
Same, actually. I didn't even know you could.
I'm gonna be real. I've never seen that move.
You just said this guy's been playing too much 3S, and we've seen 2 successful shields into like definitely doing something that is not what you do in Melty.
Yeah, they were trying to tap shield into like super great goalkeeper. They're doing some like nonsense. 2D got blown up. I like the hesitation from Wyvern.
Oh, unfortunate drop there. The shield again getting blown up. We may have the third strike inspired mechanic here, but I mean, the shield whiff is going to be costly sometimes. Wyvern gets around on the board.
I mean, same thing can happen to you in 3s, right? Because of the lockout. Oof, teching is not going to be the answer for Wyvern
I
here.
respect the attempt though. Flea hasn't really done anything explicitly to watch for it, so like you might think he can get away with it, especially with a round up. But look at this situation.
Oh, wow.
Flea's running it all the way back. Perfect.
Was that like a fake median to throw? That was disgusting.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You gotta like
yucky.
know the wake up timing in this game so well to have something like that too.
True. I think Nania's is pretty standard.
Yeah.
But yeah. Here we go. We're gonna see a sweep into Okizeme. We dropped the sweep. We still got Okizeme. There's that double kick just painfully. We're not seeing any shields or disrespect on it.
You know, for a moment we saw that hesitation from Wyvern dashing in, but the backdash out gave up so many frames, and Flea gets right back in off that.
It's a good spot to heat.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like Wyvern's having trouble figuring out where they can like go in. Fadeback JC was really good.
Yeah, really great placement there, but unfortunately off the drop, a little overextension, and Flea's looking for it. Yo,
Wake up throw.
Okay, and we got
Crazy. Sometimes you just gotta go full Nania mode, man. Just rip the veil off. Show them what this character actually does.
This character's tricky.
This monkey business ass character.
Oh, just
He's always up to no good.
Okay.
Alright, let's see that strike throw. Flea found a great point to mash.
Right?
Scary character to mash on.
Really quick adaptation too. Like Wyvern just went for that IAD JC to throw it off after going for the dash attempts for a throw, and Flea just caught the first one after that.
That was sick.
Nice little quick art.
Little sweep into the tech trap. That's it for this round. Yeah, the momentum that Flea is carrying into the corner situation is insane, actually.
Right,
It's
and
like
that ground
Wyvern.
tech situation is so sneaky. It looks like you might be able to tech and get out like it's a drop, but clearly Flea was looking for it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it might even catch delay tech. Like, that one's scary.
Right. Ooh, but this could be scary too. Nice EX conversion and a knockdown for Nania.
I mean, this is like 3 more overheads.
Right?
It shows for it.
Oh, and again, the conversion here. Are we going to go for damage? Not quite. One more knockdown.
Oof, got the clean hit.
Yeah, great way
Yeah,
to
I feel like
change
you
it up
almost
too.
you need a clean hit there.
Yeah, right? And especially when someone might want to up back because they're expecting overhead or command grab, crossover into just a normal. Great idea. But Flea not phased, getting started with the left, right, and oh my gosh.
Throw as the layer 1 for your left right is wild.
Right?
Okay, we're going back to the old Flea. There's that double kick, rebuy pressure, overhead's gonna do it.
Yup, and a perfect.
Well played.
How many perfects were in that set? I feel like half the rounds both ways were perfects.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Miyako, I feel like when you know what the opponent wants to do, that character just jumps up like 2 tiers.
Yep.
Which he's able to like intercept and focus on that.
Yeah, wait for Flea to lock back in and take that one. And up
Yeah, that was great.
next, we got ooh, this is gonna be a hype one.
What we got, NPC?
And NDDMMB Nya Doki Doki Moe Moe Beam Hard Scar carried team kill, as Whisk is in the tournament chat right now saying this.
This is Scar and Infinite 20.
Yep.
That's gonna be a hype one.
Infinite 20.
That's good. A lot of buttons getting flown around here. I'm very curious what Scar is gonna pick into the Satsuki menace.
Right? Like, with Scar at this point, I mean, we were talking about it briefly before the bracket. Kid with infinite free time meme, someone with too many characters. I'm not even just going to say a lot of characters.
Many.
We got too many at this point.
It's looking like Arsenal Hat Godman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing where, like, as somebody that's been trying to, like, build up the character pool, when you play against a character like Satsuki, especially if it's piloted by someone like Imp who has those, you kind of just got to pick whoever you're feeling in the moment and whoever you're comfortable on, because there's no god to pray to for the most part.
Everyone's equal after you get hit by Satsuki. If you get hit by Satsuki, it really does not matter what character you're playing, unless it's Reese, maybe, I guess.
Yeah, it's not like a character you can pick someone up to counter either. Like, if you have a Satsuki counter, if you play one of her bad matchups, you have to main that character and be just as good as the other person, and then it's a bad matchup. And even then, it's like hardly, it's like 4-6 or whatever. if even. I think like I honestly the H hockey like blitz strat might be crazy here. Just throw some curveball, the brain destroyer pick. See Koha, I can see that being good. Looks like we're going with Seifuku. Oh no, that's a shout out. Yes, the carry to gang.
Yep. Oh,
We're getting all the shout outs out.
yeah, the
Yup, I
little
doge.
Wise Blood shout out for a moment too.
Shouts out Wise Blood, man.
True, little Idoge shout out too from Scar right here, and we are synced up already. We are getting these fast today.
The Siaki?
Ooh, you know what?
The
It was
Taki?
talking about the Siakiha. Normally an H player, but normally an H player. Scar in the chat already saying, "I tell my mama I love him." That's
Hey,
how
we'll
I'm
be
feeling when I see
praying, bro.
Sasaki on the other side too. I can't blame you.
Dude, she's just staring you down on the CSS like some sicko.
Right? Okay, no,
Okay,
we
H
are
hockey,
getting the
H
H hockey here, yep. The Conqueror's hockey.
I believe. This character is potential woman, man.
She really is. I mean, she's just another one of those characters that has, like, kind of move around and press buttons, but you got Akiha health. Matches pretty well with HP mechanics. You got some tricks. But you know who else got tricks? Ooh.
Ooh.
Maybe not.
Apparently Doki Doki, because that was a great block.
I'm saying.
We're gonna need some more of those though. Hey look, we're just playing that H-Hockey a kite game, just being annoying as hell and pressing the good button.
Yep. Oh, look at that responsive JB. Really good awareness.
Okay, got a clean hit JC. We're gonna see a corner combo here. Are we going for the mix-up? We are.
Yep.
Will we get 2-2'd? It'll get heated.
Yeah, I like that.
Great JB.
That's real melty instinct. You know someone's up to no good, mash that heat. Woo!
Yeah,
Another
cut that
melty
shit out.
instinct.
Okay, we're gonna run up and do a mid.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes you just open people up for mashing. Maybe holding it up back right there. Oh, and the wake up bunker, not gonna be the play here. Star
I feel like H-Hockey, if your meter's draining and you're not gonna get it next round, you might as well J22C or AD for the kill there. That was a little scary.
Yep.
But, I mean, Scar's just a believer. Blocked everything but the 30 frame overhead. That's tragic because this character can convert those.
Yeah, got caught jumping a little bit there.
I mean, but I guess if you block the mix, whatever. Good mash on the overhead.
Yeah, don't gotta
Scar's
block
defense
the
is
overhead if
good.
you just beat it out.
Yeah. Blocking the half charge again. That's a hard
ass.
ass.
Their reactions.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I need whatever prescription these kids are getting, bro.
Right? Like, Inf 2 blocks every overhead ever. Oh my gosh.
It's so fucked up, man.
Drops the combo, whatever. We're ready for the air dash pickup. Anyways, ooh.
Went for a throw of all things.
A nice little
I feel like
there.
Yeah, I mean that's just this character, man. You can block every mix. It's just the one that kills you that matters.
Yep. All it takes
That Rising JB coverage was awesome.
True. Oh my
Shades
gosh,
of
command
Vato.
grab. Oh, and she's in max. You are.
Yeah, you're gonna take some damage here, brother. Well, I guess not. You've got Aki health. You'll be alright.
Yeah, true. Oh.
Finally, the same side works. That's the Fang strat of just do I-80 back JC until it works. They'll gaslight themselves. You don't gotta do nothing. Oof.
Nice little
Low
jump
got
there
a
to
hit.
avoid the heat burst, keep this offense, and nearly a perfect if we don't drop this.
I mean, this might not kill.
Yeah, Akiha health.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh my god. I-80 JC.
Yeah. We got good
And we're not dropping.
combos.
And we're not dropping.
Oh, we are
You gotta do
dropping.
a J
Apparently,
there.
commentator's curse too strong.
No, you got a J!
And yeah, you know
Heartbreak,
Satsuki's trying
heartbreak.
to bail her way back in, you know? 2 and
Yeah.
4 right there. All you need is one touch. Might as well.
Bro, Imp's half charge in the corner there was treacherous. That shit was so scary. It was getting blocked earlier by Scar, but that one was just like full and big. Ooh, JB1. Hard ass move to convert. Nice. You gotta do those JAs, bro.
Oh,
Nice.
counter hit
IDJC
GG
clean
started.
hit.
Ooh.
Not going for the loop there. It's pretty smart.
Yeah,
Just
I
get your
like the
damage.
patience from Scar, just walking back behind the web, especially when you got Aki health and you got a nice lead. You like don't even need to hit them. All you need is for this to not happen.
Worst case scenario. That was sick
Right?
movement. And
Oh,
we might see an
truly the
unblockable
worst
here.
case scenario.
Yeah, this is bad.
Oh, and just
Whoa.
before the max timer runs out too.
That's fire. Here comes Inf with that fucking Oki, bro.
Yup.
That shit was evil.
Right, and like as you were saying a second ago, you just do the air dash back until it works. Air dash back until it works will make just J9 work.
Yep.
Oh, preemptive
Clean
JC
hit.
clutch for Inf with the OTG pickup. I can't believe this character just gets that.
Yeah, it's kind of wild that even though you could convert that with your 5B, or yeah, your 5B on the way down, you can just get a tech trap there for the same thing. I think
Nice
Possumus
dash.
is ground teching
Yes.
Sots in that last round situation made sense because it was a brave or grave situation. They were dead regardless. Oh, big counter hit, no conversion.
Oh, another good hit, no conversion.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is gonna
for not
be.
reverse the wake up option.
This could just be the round if this mix-up works. Okay. Oh, Kizeme. Dude, the fucking stream like glitched out and she just appeared in front of her. I was so scared.
No. Oh, look at that. The heat bringing Scar right back in it. Bunker babies.
Oh man,
Low crush.
the run up mid.
Yep.
That was sick.
Sometimes
And we
crushing
converted
low,
it.
all you need. Ooh, yeah, all you need is a little touch right there. Look at that. You got to lead 20 seconds. Just don't get blown up. It was looking scary.
Wow. I feel like it. Oh my god. Oh my god. The tension. So scared,
Yeah, now
NPC.
that's it.
Yeah,
Aki
that'll do it.
health, you're not coming back.
Oh. Man,
I respect the
y'all-
hero burst attempt from Inf. You know, you have a round in a game to give. Why not try it? But like, kind of colors that out.
These new gamers stress me the fuck out. I I would not feel comfortable pressuring a Seasotski for that long.
Right?
I would get the hell out of there. Another stare down. If blocking like a motherfucker right now, blocks the 2-2 or the 2BB
I'm
overhead
saying
gimmick.
these zoomer reactions are crazy. Inf has
Yes,
never been
nuts.
hit by a grounded overhead, I swear. Maybe once ever.
I haven't hit them with it. Oh, big command grab. That's not great for
You can't block
Scar here.
those.
This is so insane, dude. 4,000 Oki's at man. Hit him with the fang shit. Yup.
Yup.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Man.
Oh my gosh. I got so caught up in watching, I forgot to count up the score.
Well, I think it's like what, a 2-1? It's
That
not
was a 2-0. That was a 2-0.
2-0. Sheesh.
A 2-0 was close,
would-
and you know because it felt like a 2-1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it always sounds like John's when somebody's like, yeah, 2-0, but it was close though. That shit was 2-0, but it was close though. Like it looked like Scar could have just taken any game at any time.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially when you get those moments where they're just pulled up and staring down each other point blank.
It was romantic. I think the big thing is just Inf is so stable in his game plan, right? Like Inf will hit you somehow, and Inf will take you to the corner, and Inf will do some setup that is proven to work because Fang went crazy on the spreadsheet or something.
Yep.
You won't see it. You will cry. You will mauled. Shuda talking about losing to Sots doesn't count. No, that was some real ass melty blood, whether we like it or not.
True, true. And speaking of some real ass melty blood, we got number 6 and Osa Ragna up next. The return of Osa Ragna.
I'm
I'm
very
excited
excited.
for this one. Mexico against California. Number 6 going to be at Slashback coming up this weekend. Made it out of pools at Frosty, a lesser known player until that point, but I mean, was kind of killing people in the casuals too with the F Tono. F Tono against Hime, I believe here. Also, Ragna, multi-game anime player, really strong. Also in Strive and BlazBlue, I believe. Mega telling me he's one of the stronger BlazBlue players in LAN as well. Was teaching him that game a little bit. And
Hell
Hime
yeah.
in this game.
Man, I've only played Oso I think twice, once in bracket, one in casuals, and occasionally you play a player from a different region and the meta's just different, and so it's like you're playing a new character.
Mhm.
And Oso is one of those players that made me feel that because I swear to God, they play Hime like it's a BlazBlue character. Like they know the grime and they use the grime. And I feel like so many Himes here tunnel on like the footsies shit. Because I mean her footsies are broken.
Right.
But Oso will just fly above your head and do something despicable. Like like some straight up like evil villain setups. And that's tight.
It really is. I think that's one of the cool things about a lot of these top tiers. I mean, she's got so many sick moves. She's got the instant overheads, EX pillar. But I mean, one funny thing about this matchup in particular is just the F Tono. If Hime's one poor quality is her low health. If you eat a bad hit from F Tono, it can get
Oh yeah, it's over.
eyes can turn fast.
It's just the classic, right? It's like the
Yep.
ooh when I hit you, and it's like, but how will you hit me? You know?
Yep.
Oh,
nice
that
little
dash
walk
under was
back on.
clean.
Ooh.
And now we're gonna see what is this like instant overhead setup? Ooh, safe jump.
Better.
That's cool. And
he's on
missed the
random.
2C, but we get the knockdown anyways. Yep, double overhead, can opener.
Yeah, I mean, you were
That's what
talking
I'm
about the
talking
grind,
about,
right?
yeah.
When was the last time you saw Hime just like pull up in someone's face like that and double overhead and crush it?
Not since Ted Bub.
True, actually.
Ted Bub was very Oso adjacent.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, look at this DPS off of a drop, bro. Like, what are we talking about? And then they DP.
Unfortunate.
Hard baited the burst, looking like Moai.
Yeah.
That's
oh,
tragic. I felt that in my bones, bro.
Right, especially because I think the combo would have just run out that max too, staved off this IH. Oh, but the JC starter. This is
We
gonna
hit
hurt
it.
too.
I mean, another 5K off the top. And now Oso's living off scraps.
Yep.
IH won't even, like, get back what? Like, but like a third of the health bar. It is looking like... Oh, man, that's just going to be a hit. I was going to say, it looks like IH is going to be on the table here in a sec.
Nice blocks from number 6.
Oh,
the
the
fake out with the flight.
fastball. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Putting on the
And now we're going to
Narnia
do some
cosplay.
more of this shit. Fastball gets blocked this time, though. Double overhead gets blocked. We're adapting. Number 6 is looking at the screen. Love to see that. Landon gets blown the fuck out a geyser, and that's going to kill.
Yeah, as much as you might be looking at the screen, I mean, the geyser is coming. You just gotta be
I
out
mean,
the way there.
That's honestly the biggest tragedy of this NPC is you look at the screen and you see that there's nothing you can do. You're
Right?
landing on geyser and it's all slow motion. It's like a car crash.
Like right before the geyser even hits, it's just like, damn.
Yeah, she puts you in these like seizure aura situations where you can tell something bad's about to happen. You've seen it before, and you just gotta
Like,
get
right-
out. Whoa!
I was about to say right there,
Yo,
but
flip to
F-Tono
the
6B
hand.
saying otherwise. Okay.
That was so sick. Just the run up stop sign counter hit. Signs of life from number 6. We're gonna get the OTG. We're not falling for that shit because we got that big ass collision box. I don't even know if you can cross her up like that.
Right. Finally getting the DP off too.
Looks like the 2A didn't come out for Osa Ragna. Oh man, but that did.
Yup.
A bar
oh,
EX pillar.
No. And
Yeah,
I don't
JC
think
hits
was ready
fine.
for the cross up.
Wow, I was not ready for just the explosive adaptation from number 6. Just completely different like playstyle this time around.
Yeah, definitely
Wow.
showing just like really strong general fighting game prowess, but I mean you gotta have a little more than that to be ready to fight Hime here. Osa Ragna, another clean pickup. And the delay on the overhead
The
there.
single JB this time. Now we're gonna see the same thing,
I'll take
man.
the score.
There's that JB again. Aye, aye, aye. Looks like number 6 was looking for like the fast fall 2A and just got blown out. And behind the back with it, Globetrotter. Oso's moving on here.
It's so funny when that happens too, because Hime, like, she just got that deadpan look, like she does not care.
Bro, she does not care about us peasants, man. That's like her whole thing, I reckon.
Right? Oh, I'm hyped for this next one. We got Skeleton and Judah up here. I was telling Chase right before, it's been a while since Judah has entered a midweek. I think actually the last time Judah entered a midweek was the one that got him qualified for the Melt Your Blood finale. So Melt Your
Ooh,
Blood before Climax of Night was a 5 tournament series where it ran like a normal tournament circuit. You get points for your placements, and like the top 8 people played in the Swamp versus Rump team battle where they drafted teams and duked it out, right? And Judah played in like one Melt Your Blood, and there was like a clause where like outside of the points you get from top eights, if you do well in midweeks, you'll get points for the set wins in midweeks up to a total of 7, right? Judah played like one midweek and just went on a 6-2 tear, beating the Skelawara and Gear Dragon both in a row and got like 4th. Just like ran it through a really stacked midweek, and off those 2 events qualified for the Melt Your Blood finale. Just like really stuck it to a lot of the beginner crowd, and I mean, proved it also in that team battle. Really took a lot of lives during that one as well. This one, I mean, Skelly known to be the goat of NA at this point, right? But I'm expecting this set to be a lot more competitive than some people might expect, just given the way it played out
mhm.
last time.
I wouldn't be surprised if, because I mean, Skeleton's right off the back of picking F Nero for a bracket where none of her other characters were eligible. I wouldn't be surprised if we take a vacation away from that shit and see like a classic Skeleton matchup, like a Nania or a Coma,
True.
just the full work for Judah. But I believe in Lil Juddy. I think like that kid just knows how to like pull a win out of his ass, man. I don't know what it is. I remember that 2v2 exib where I had Jude on my team and we signed him immediately after. That whole exib, it was just like, yeah, I mean, Jude is pretty good. And then he just went Super Saiyan, like Ultra Instinct. Yep, there's the Nana.
Right? He like just started playing the game not long before then, just out of nowhere the Zero turned up.
Yeah, it just went beast mode. You can never count that character out.
You really can't. I mean, you're talking about finding a way. That sure is a character that can help you find a way.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. The orbs are plus 23 and air unblockable.
Yep.
Like, you're they don't discriminate based off of creed, race, character choice, region, none of that. If you're on the screen, it could happen to you, bro.
True. I mean, the
It might happen to
orbs.
Skeleton again.
It really could, right? I mean, the last time Skeleton lost to an NA player, lost the tournament to someone from NA, it was Kurdine's Zero.
True.
I
That's
think
crazy
the
to
only
think
one
about.
she lost to an NA player in the last 3 years.
That's so fucking crazy. Fucking
That
Melty
was
Blood
crazy.
LeBron James.
Like literally, right? Oh, and yeah, you know she's gonna have that reaction to the EX Flash on deck, but
Oh
the orb
man,
is still coming for you.
sneaky little 2C from Whole Horse here. And
And you know
Judah's just trying to
Skeletor's the
buy
game plan.
space.
Yeah, that's something
Oh
Judah's been good
man,
at since he started, is just being like, yeah, I got these orbs. I don't need to keep comboing you. Yo, dodge into heat.
that was obscene. A little too ambitious with that orb.
Not trying to block
Skeleton knows how to
any.
move on
Not trying to
screen.
block
Yeah.
anything.
Is that 2-2 bait? That's the kind of DP you just start hitting yourself in the head over. Stupid, stupid. I can't stand when they do the fate. Your DP just flies up in the air. Good dash in. Skeleton has a retort with the heat though, or the burst. Invalid, but we take those. Skeleton giving so much room on defense here because Judah's a known gambler.
I like that.
Skeleton
just ripping
also
DP.
willing to gamble herself. Wow.
Crazy series of scrambles here. Yeah.
Just pull out the stun gun.
Orb sandwich.
Yeah, you don't want to be in this situation. Backdash through the ground orb was kind of sick.
Right.
Skeleton looking so comfortable with these orbs on the screen. I know it must be the worst feeling ever when you put the orbs out and they play the same.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? DP actually hits. That was sick.
Right, catching the teleport as it's coming out of the teleport.
This is like King Crimson interaction. Okay, good EX guards.
Now we got
Gonna
real
push it
Zero
out here.
time.
Ooh, the set and the det was really smart there, catching Skeleton jumping.
Oh, and
to
that was
beef
also
down
really
down.
smart. Yeah, catching the immediate orb set. Like, as a character who wants to set things up full screen, it's so easy to have that instinct of, like, I got my space time to get set up. Nania's gonna just call you out for that.
The 214B is such an insane, just like, surprise, I have this whiff punish tool.
Yep.
You try to do something full screen, you just get blown out. Skeleton's trying some new route here. Looks cool,
I don't
hasn't been
think Judah has
successful yet,
tried
but
to block
I'm
on Wake Up once yet.
I mean, why would you? You know, like, there's a lot of characters where people don't block on Wake Up, and I'm like, man, this is eye roll. But, I mean, it's Zeroa, dude. If you get them over there, you get to win the game, potentially. Overhead cracks you to open like a fucking walnut. Judah got the jump out, deading the orb, just ate too many frames. They're going to land back in the corner and get 2-3-6 comboed by Skeleton. This is dire.
Oh, and the miss
Judah blocking gets blown
shield.
up.
Also dire. Yes, Skelly just one step ahead. I mean, you can see the matchup experience and being ready to move around the orbs. Kind of has an idea of where Judah's going to be too afraid to rip one.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like the Zeroa conventional game plan is too predictable for a player like Skeleton, so like all these random plays Judah's making are just working. Like what the hell was that? That shit was sick.
Oh yeah, not gonna get away with backdash here? Kinda.
See? Like, Skeleton knows that setup. Like, she sees the orb, she knows you're trying to push me back onto that. I'm just gonna fucking shield this, get out. Wow, full screen. This is so scary. You did that orb, it could just be over.
Right? Find the
Now
chance to make her block.
huge.
Oh, and that's gonna be it.
Bro, Judah went for the Hail Mary full of grace air throw.
Yep.
Got clapped up.
I mean, had some
Well
good
played.
ideas, but you can't be gambling like on defense like that against Skeleton of all people here.
Yeah, I mean, Skeleton just had perfect pace control of the whole match. Just like whenever Judah was doing the Zeroa thing, she just knew what was coming. That's why, like, when you mentioned Kuradine for Skeleton, Kuradine versus Skelly, Kuro is sticking and moving the whole match. Like, putting orbs, like, above, like, in the skybox, like, just doing really bizarre shit to try to, like, create new avant-garde screen space control. If you're doing the oat setup, Skeleton's seen it before. You're gonna die.
I mean, hardly a surprise Kuradine went on to Fortnite. I'm playing Fortnite with build mode on as Zero in this game.
That is a build mode on as character. Just cranking 90s.
For real. Another player who tends to know what's up. We got AAACC versus Thorn the Letter here. I don't think I've seen these two play yet.
I haven't either. And it's weird because I feel like these players play all the time.
Yeah, right. They're in a lot of these brackets too, and AAACC always making it really deep. They must just typically be on other sides of bracket. I'm seeing in the tournament stream chat immediately time to play versus the infinite block string Pepe emoji.
I played a midweek a minute ago. I see. That'd be what I'm thinking of. This is an interesting one because this is another on-paper matchup that's just a nightmare. Like, AAACC is playing the most meat and potatoes melty-ass character. Like, just 2A, we got a good JX going on. We're just running around pressing buttons with good movement.
Yep.
We have lockdown to make you respect me and a command grab. And then Vaki's doing Lord knows what.
Right, it's one of those characters where when I think of a classic AAACC play, one of the first things that comes to mind is just like, yo, nice rising JA. Just like, already knew, right? Meanwhile, we're talking about a Thorn play, you are getting taken to the city. Yeah,
like, infamous city transit, this player.
True.
That's the bus driver. You want to go to the city, you got to go through her.
Taking you to school. But I mean, if you're talking about this is a nightmare matchup on paper, at the human level, this is a nightmare matchup for anyone. Nobody wants to fight someone who's been playing this game longer than Scry.
Yeah. I mean, AAACC's played a zillion rounds of this matchup, I'm sure. Right. There's that rising J. Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what the other character does if you just put the buttons where they need to go, man.
And again, right? It's just AAACC knows where you want to go way before you know where you want to go.
Yeah, and you try to DP out of the corner. We're ready for that. That was... I forgot about that NPC!
The
this character has,
special.
like... Oh, dude. She has this, like, really sickening... For anybody that's watching and doesn't know what just happened, she has this really weird thing where Sei can run through characters, but if she does it on herself, like Akia or Seifuku, she can just do that. through collision box fuckery. She could just cross them up backwards. It's disorienting. It's sickening. You can't prepare for it. It's deeply unsettling.
Yeah, it's so hard to see that. I remember I asked Zay like why they played Ryogi into Alk instead of Akiha when he was playing Akiha mostly at the time. He was like, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. And like honestly, can't blame
I don't blame you, bro. Because like the run through alone, like you might get smoked by that. Just oh man, sick IH route.
Ooh, yeah.
You might get smoked, but that other one's just unfair. Kind of like this
Right?
empty
Cheat code
AD
activate.
command grab.
Did you see that for a moment too? When that JB hit, Thorn was turned the other way.
Yeah, it looks like Thorn walked out of the corner and then blocked, so it opened it up a little bit. That happens sometimes.
Right, and then you land same side because we're playing Melty Blood, and that just happens.
Always just freaky to see.
Right?
No conversion from that pillar. Thorn's got to find a way to stabilize. 2A.
Yep. Oh, and we're seeing one of those skeleton routes, the damage route, almost 5k.
Yeah, I think the skeleton approach to this character is really smart. Just deal all the damage, hit him where it hurts. But I mean, Alk makes the Oki work. Like we just saw, that delay overhead was effective.
Yeah, and when you
So,
convert
I don't know,
two
that
of
gets
those
merit
into hitting
both.
him where it hurts, that was 9k off 2 combos.
Interesting. Yeah, I think that you know the true play style is always going to be like the gray area in between, and Alk knowing when to go for damage, when to go for Oki was really paying off that round. All right, let's see Thorn really start something here. That was sick.
Fade out that shield. Oh, and the little delay right there. I love
Both
that
plays
off
with
the
the delay
puffball
overhead.
too, right? Because so many times you're ready for Vaki to just keep it tight off the puffball, just like immediate normal, and twice in a row, the subtle delay.
Yeah, it was sick. Thorn's very aware of the defensive capabilities of a bog standard F Moon character.
Yup.
Alk with another just textbook Rising JA. If you ever want to learn how to anti-air in multi-blood, just watch this guy. Nice, got the hit, not gonna convert. We convert off the jail with a 2A. Sick. Abari 4C. No hard knockdown for Thorn is really tragic. She really needed that advantage here. Alright, one touch will do it for Alk here. What the fuck is going on, bro? Oh man. Okay, one more touch. The blood heat bought a little bit of health. Just went full Cyclops with it. That's gonna be the game for Alk. Man, that little corner, like whoopsie daisy, like in the corner, out the corner situation. You could see Thorn just standing there like, I don't know what's going on. I just need somebody to land now.
Right.
Like, let's simmer down for a sec. That was so crazy.
No, for real. Oh my gosh. And another crazy one coming up. We got a run back from yesterday's top tiers bracket.
Ooh. What is this?
Skeleton
Whisk?
and Whisk. Only, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Only Skeleton no longer has to pick Nero. Skeleton gets to pick one of her actual characters.
Yeah, Whisk was locked the fuck in for that tournament yesterday.
Oh, for real. I mean, Whisk came in saying that they're playing to win, right? And even though it's a gimmick bracket, definitely sweating it out. And
Yeah.
one of my favorite things about this, too, is, like, we haven't seen in a long time someone really push the boundary on Sisei. And Whisk sure is doing it. There's a lot of really heads-up use of the tools that you're not going to find on the wiki, right? You might find if you really dig deep into the Melty footage, but some of, like, the really early pit detonations, and Whisk is a gamer, right? We're seeing the gamer combos. One of those, I think, near the end was like HNK looking route off the 2 pit. You bounce them down into it, pit pops them back up. We're playing basketball, you know? Right?
I think the big tell that Whisk isn't fucking around with the Sisei business is Whisk will just run forward and do that thing where they like plink shield and it's like an unblockable or something. That's one of those, you see it, you see somebody do something like that, and it's just like, all right, bro, you got it.
Right?
You
That's
clearly know
awesome.
something I don't. You got it. Just put me in losers, bro. I'm out of here.
Whisk a real tech haver too. I mean, outside of just things like that too, Whisk, when we ran the Safe Coup Scuffle a couple Melt Your Bloods ago, was like, all right, let me give everyone a tutorial on the fuzzy, and just on the spot was like, here's how you set it up, here's how you do it, here's the requirements. You have to do it when you can do like a deep jump in off of this Oki.
Yeah. I mean, that's important too. You gotta, like, a lot of these characters have like crazy tech, but unless somebody just sits down and says, here's how you do it, this is when you can do it, this is who it works on, nobody's actually going to implement it, right?
Whisk saying in the tournament chat, dude, I want to fight a third character this bracket. And Skelly's just like, too bad I decided it's Nania day. Whisk's path was Satsuki, or Plummy C-Sats, Fahani C-Nania, Inf C-Sats, Skeleton C-Nania. That's crazy.
Dude, it's just like that some days in these Netplay brackets. Sometimes it's just Coma day, sometimes it's Nana day.
Right?
Sometimes we're not falling for that teleport out of the corner.
Ooh, yeah, and
Fast fall nonsense.
EX Shield 5A working for Sisei. Not one of those that normally hits that well.
Okay, that was cool to see, because I was asking about that earlier, that shield jump out of the corner. Seems really effective. I think if you pick an Akia of any variety on this stage, we gotta find you like the NBA straight up.
Right?
I didn't even realize until the pick came out. Look at like bro just disappeared when they're on fire. What are we talking about? Look at those shields!
I love the attempt that I like Whisk just sitting there the whole time while it's happening, being like, sure,
yes. Yeah, like, if you've got him, cool, but let's see. Wow, great bait from Skeleton.
Yeah,
Skeleton
I'm not so
for
sure
the
about the throw
skelly
attempt there in
shit
the corner either. Pixel left for Whisk. We got a chance. Oh, but the double hit.
Yeah, it could happen to you. I like the J7s from Whisk were looking crispy.
Right.
It was good active defense.
And yeah, I'm pointing out this was Skelly's stage pick. Team Evil picking an Evil Sage.
Me last stage. I kind of prefer the other one, the blue one with the Hell's Kitchen sound effect.
True.
We never see that one.
It might be even more
Alright.
evil to be picking this stage when you're fighting a red character. Just the absolute confidence.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got the reps, it doesn't. You know what's happening. You know the pit's out, right? Like, it's not as bad as the actual boss stage. Reggie table shouts out Dabzar.
True.
Whisk has a good eye for these heats. You can tell that that's a player that hasn't had it for like 6 years.
Right? Oh, you know, I wasn't sure at all what was going to happen there, but I guess that's what happens.
Ooh, good counter poke. Hard ass conversion. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be so precise with some of these pickups.
Skeleton instantly capitalizing on that Sokune whiff. It's huge.
Oh, that drop is also huge.
One
One more chance for Whisk here.
I mean, either character getting a hit. Yeah, I mean, that just confirms itself. You got it. Good shit, good shit.
The little air throw whiff there to fall a little bit faster, too. Something that I've only really seen in combos normally, but you know, like, as you're talking about having those OSs, Whisk is going to be ready for that.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's some tech that a lot of characters can utilize. Like, I know Miyako famously uses it because that's how her like, combo routing works. You have to do it.
Yep.
But, it works on hella characters. Oh, Airstall JTC is so smart.
Yeah, that's another Whisk thing that I haven't really seen from other Siseis, is like, just when you're up there, using the pit early, making this kind of a threat for the situation that's about to happen.
I know that was one of the big things that Fang would always harp on, is like, just fucking the camera up, like doing like a Marduk mix-up. Like, if they just can't see what's going on, like, you buy so many more frames than a successful Oki set.
True, but in this case, selling the frames, throwing the 236C out while Nani is underneath, and Skelly with a clean punish for game 1.
Yeah, if you mess up at all, Skeleton's gonna hit you.
Yep.
I wonder why the Nania for today, other than just feeling it. I feel like Skeleton's trying to show off these routes she's been working on.
Maybe. I mean, she's kind of been on a streak of the last few midweeks she's entered of, like, every midweek is like a different character's day, you know? She'll rotate through the roster over each bracket.
Ooh. Bro, what is this?
That was almost nasty.
Yeah, that's just
just Soko, if it doesn't work, do it again.
Man, it's a really good button, man.
That is also a really good button, and that is going to be a Whisk kill.
Really solid hit. Sabbath is her favorite stage. It's a banger. I kind of miss like the, I forgot which game I had. It was like Actress again. They had that like wind particle effect that looked like you're gonna get blown smooth off a cliff there. That shit was awful to look at. Alright, full conversion from Whisk. It's not gonna do too much damage, but this corner situation is gonna be sick. Skeleton is in max. Oh, missed the charge JC.
Yeah, a lot of rare drops from Whisk in this case.
You can never tell if it's just like nerves or just being shaky or legit just dropping or Narnia being built weird or what.
Right, especially when it's net play, like stuff will just happen
Yeah,
on net play.
that's true. I mean, it could just be routing, frame spikes.
Right.
Somebody came into McDonald's and it fucked up the Wi-Fi. You never know.
Ooh, another
Something's aggression there.
5A. Clean game.
Yeah, Whisk was really, really good heads-up play to capitalize on Skeleton's sudden aggression there with that super jump.
Right, and even if we're talking about heads-up plays, a lot of these drops have been because these are some weird hits.
Bro, dude, I'm sick of fucking like 4 years of Skeleton mind control, bro. She holds shield and people press into it and it always works. We have to
It's something
investigate.
about this game. I mean, Monte does the same
Whoa!
thing. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Whoa!
Whew.
I've seen a lot of gaps in the corner in my time, and I did not see that one. That was sneaky.
Yeah, I mean, you said maybe it was to show off the combos. I know she's been really putting in the work to lab some crazy mix-ups with this character. That might just be...
I mean, I've never seen that. I haven't been hit by that thing before. That's new to me. Very cool. Let's see if Whisk got some new stuff, too. The DP just hits. Good matchup knowledge.
By that 2C, good at chasing down these defensive options, and again, just connecting.
I wonder if Whisk is considering calling out the teleport with 623, because Skeleton really likes opting for that. I don't know the input, I'm going to be honest. The teleport. Like the up one. Skeleton with a signature GAT to close it out.
Yeah, and a Skeleton 2-1. Whisk missed that little slide into the 2-1-4 that we usually see there. Oh, another a midweek staple at this point for sure. AACC and Council up next. How many times now, right?
Bruh. I feel like at this point it's not even like they're part of the bracket. It's just the part where like we have a halftime show.
Right?
It's like a halftime show exhib. It's like it's like when they bring in the trapeze act at the circus. It's always gonna happen.
It's true. I think like if you look back at all the last few midweeks, like top 3 has had these two for like the last 5 or 6 in a row. Like 2026 has just been Council versus AACC. How many times can we make this happen in bracket?
It's Council AACC, Council Skelly, Alp Skelly, Alp Council, or Alps Council. Like it's the same like motley crew of super gamers just beating each other over the head every week.
Right, trying to set like a Guinness World Record for most played bracket sets in a year.
I mean, I remember you actually like ran the spreadsheet of every entry and every character, and it's just HLen is the most picked character in midweek because bro just keeps coming in and keeps winning.
Yeah, I mean the most winning character because Council only picks the one character and just keeps winning. Like Skelly had a similar number of wins, but on like 5, 6 different characters or something like that. Council had like 12 wins at the time, and they were like all on the H. I gotta update that honestly, because the whole point of that originally was people always like this moon's weaker, this moon's better, or something like that. You look at the results, and it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're good at your character. You know what I mean? We see H Moon winning all the time. All the H Moon players do well. You know what the biggest takeaway from that chart was? Is of the H Moon players that make top 8, most of them also make top 4. What does that tell you? Nothing about the moons. It just tells you that the people who pick H-Moon are still... H-Moon is still good enough. The people who pick the moon can still do it. At
the end of the day, like, whoever just plays their character more wins, generally. Like, if you're of equivalent skill and you just only pick, you know, HLen or HMech or FCOHOMech, whatever, like, if you only pick that character, you've seen more situations than the other person that's just trying them out because they're broken. And both of these people just trust in their scrim blow.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, HLen not exactly much of a scrim blow here. That TK is a real tool. Oh, and blowing up.
Man just exploded that bunker. I know that feel, bro. That hurt.
Yep.
Just ate that Neko hit. Jumped out of the corner and immediately Council activated kill mode. And just started scouting with that JB.
Council playing different too. We're seeing the grounded ices and ooh, the air dash instinct off of these JBs.
Council's doing this weird like gas pedal on off tempo where like they will play like mad chill and then just jump up and press JB, like kind of like reactive.
Right? Just like we're flying here, there, everywhere with this character. Oh my, mid-screen
Oh,
fuzzy! Mid-screen fuzzy. There's no, how can you be ready?
yucky. Okay, ice. Hard knockdown. We're gonna throw something on you. Drop the Oki. Is what it is.
Yep.
I like that. Just immediately just kite back mid-screen, throw ice, get safe. Now you're in this corner.
And
Just outgo
already
over
some of
mid.
these little variations in offense that air dash J2C is like to throw off the timing that's normally just to JC to make you a little more uncertain of the shield. Whoa.
Rum's talking about mid-screen fuzzy, dude. I should stay retired. You're telling me. You're telling me. Hey, the microphone's looking great right now, Rum. I don't want to block that shit. Oh, the ice just outside of Alk's range there. Alk got an IH, but it's not much health.
Yeah, I like Council just sitting there like, yeah, sure, you can have your meter.
Yeah.
And then like Alk sends that a little bit too far and puts himself right in front of Council. And Council's like, thanks, I'll take this round.
Yeah,
And
for
game
sure.
over.
Yeah, because, I mean, at this point, when you've played this character for this long, you start to see... You determine your routing based off of what their health bar looks like, right? And Council's like, oh, I just fucking kill here.
Right. And like, can't even really blame Alk for sending it there. You're running out of time. It's Len.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh, great
I
reaction
don't
to the
even-
H
I don't
burst.
even know what happened. That was crazy. Ooh, we blocked those.
Yep, and an FSA classic. Oh, a little too
So
high
it's
for a
not-
guard crush situation there.
Council's so feisty on defense today.
Right?
Just really making themselves a hard target for Alk. Cat's
Yeah.
out.
I'm always saying that Council is a hard player to commentate because he's adapting faster than anyone can really think, honestly. Like, all the
Yeah.
variations we've already seen, and Alk too, I mean, just
It's lame.
pulling up
Yeah,
on
this
the
is
other
probably
side.
this is the hardest pairing that I've ever had the pleasure of commentating, and it happens every single time.
Right?
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Just reacted. Whoa! Oh, was that air tech? Air tech
It's
gap?
air throw, right?
Council,
That's-
calm down, bro. Making my job hard. Look at
Just
these
run
run
out of
unders.
situation like, yeah, I see this stray hit, I'll go for it.
Bro, they're just playing monkey in the middle. In the middle of the screen, dude. Yeah, now we're just cooling off. Council deliberately jumping up and blocking that ring while the cat just skates underneath was very interesting.
Oh, a rare fuzzy drop from Council, giving Alk the turn back, and it's looking like it could be an Alk game too.
Oof. Council getting cracked open by this setup. Yeah, it looks like whenever Alk does that, like, one hit high-low, it looks like they're just choosing to get hit, but it is so hard to block that, man.
It really does,
Especially
yeah.
with Alk, like,
It's
What's up?
kind of funny. It's almost like the H-Len offense, right? You watch them jump at you, and it's like, well, I know an overhead is coming somewhere.
yeah, this throws you or kicks you in the shin. Good blocks from Alk.
EX guard. EX
Yeah, that
guard
was-
is so
that was
huge
good.
on that. Yeah, it's
Yeah, just let the
-2, and the
fans take a match
spacing lets
out.
her kind of buy turns back sometimes. Oh, never seen that response.
Wow! The ball is out. The ball is gone. What is this? Bro,
and he blocked it this
stop!
time. He blocked it this time.
Council, stop, man. Council people are gonna turn this shit off. Dude, like, what do you say about that? And Alk blocked it!
Right?
Get real, bro. The
We're
cat
still
just
hung up on
creates
how did this happen. We're on the next round.
Yeah, man. They'll slow down a little bit. There's that fuzzy. See, like, that we're used to seeing. I'm cool
Right.
with that. Well, I'm not cool with that, but, like, hey, we're used to that. We're used to it. Looks like they're going for some kind of flirty little extension. I sniped, but it's not going to be a hard enough hit stun to convert off of. We're going to convert off of this, though. Get the Oki's MA, no tech. 623C. Council put himself in the corner deliberately, jumped out of it.
Yeah, text deliberately too, but
This, bro. Alright, bunker's coming out. Pressure.
shield is coming out.
Exploded by Alk. Alk's gonna run some kind of, empty low. Let's see it again. Council gets smoked by it this time, even though they blocked that earlier. The layers are piling up for Council right now.
That's such a funky air dash back on Len too, because with Len being short there, it's really hard to tell
Oh,
if
yeah.
the collision box is going to keep Safeku same side there or not.
Yeah, you see that with like PCL too. Like some characters just wake up so low that it makes really ugly mix-ups. All right. Council, walking out of the corner. Walking out of the corner again. We're crouched this time, though. Air shield whips backwards. We get the punish. 2.4k. We're diving in. J2C. Alex gonna walk out of the corner, just disrespect it entirely. Alex back in the corner because we know we get the JAs. We're sending you back to this corner now. Council's not having it. Council's gonna move towards the ring. We're gonna JB with the ring startup because we don't care. Ball's coming out. You gotta block this, bozo. We're gonna bunker. That's not
what
blocking
happened if
that,
you don't
bozo.
block it.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Turn the stream on. Listen to me, bro. You gotta block that shit.
You gotta
He
block
went for the same backwards air shield. This guy's a freak. Walk under
just a little
5'8",
catch
Council
on the
does
air
it.
tag. These two are playing Tom and Jerry in like the 4th dimension. We're still trying to catch up.
My brain is on fire. These games are too crazy.
There's just no way to keep up.
Dude, like, oh my god, the part where when both players' adaptations were loading and they were just crunching numbers in their head, and Alk was just jumping back and forth mid-screen, and Council was just walking under him mid-screen. They were loading, bro. That was, oh man. Just like every now and then there'd be like a brief respite where both players are like, all right, so what do I want to do? And then it would just be a completely different matchup.
Like, give us a break. What is going
on? Bro. Dude, the walk-unders were going crazy from Council.
It's crazy too because it's a combination of like these two have played so many of these deep bracket sets that like they're many layers in, but beyond just the layers, like they're also seeing things so far ahead. Like it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. I mean, like
I've never seen anyone respond to the classic FC jump catch like that, right? Someone jumps out of the corner and you're ready for it, right? It's gonna be the ring. It's going to be into the 63. It's hard to even get that shield out. The shield comes out and you're ready with your air reversal.
I'm starting to think Council is just like a closeted F-min player with these air shields into air shield counter, because that was the most like aggressively F-moon struggle thing I've ever seen. Like just chucking out a shield counter and seeing what happens, man. When it went backwards and we just created a scramble off of that, you could tell bro's just like, oh, this is gonna whip. Let's see what happens.
Right? I mean, so many of these interactions feel like a let's see what happens. Like, you're gonna be kind of you might send her with the J2C, you might I don't even know.
I feel like have you seen Bungo Stray Dogs?
I have not.
There's a scene where two people are in I don't want to spoil. They're in a facility and they're playing chess with each other, but they're doing it remotely. So they're like communicating through this chess match with each other with like sight unseen. It's exactly how this feels. Like they're just like beaming like, does this work? Does that work? How about this? And then they're just checking each other each step of the way. That was a stressful game. This one's going to be stressful too. I'm freaking out, MBAACC.
I was about to say, both these characters putting people through it right here.
Finisher 5k versus Infinite 20. Infidel 20. Infertile 20. Infuriating 20.
Information 20.
Information 20. We got the knowledge.
It's true. We got carried against Stay Fucking Hard from Finisher.
So
that is what SFH is, Salty, is Stay Fucking Hard.
So sick.
Because Finisher's caster name has different tag like every time. It was Fury one time. I was like, yo, you want Fury or you want SFH? He's like, yeah, I'll take SFH. In parentheses, Stay Fucking Hard.
That's tough.
Which, I mean, I can't lie, it goes pretty hard.
It does go hard. There's something in this matchup that I've been always wanting Inf to do, and it's I need to see Inf just dash forward 623 when Finisher does these fuck-ass air dash backs, because they're gonna happen. Well, I guess I don't need to. We can just land where you're landing and press 5A. I take it
we
back.
can pull up with our Satsuki buttons.
Yeah, you know what's best, GOAT.
Oh, the little hover back with the air dash back over the Satsuki 5A. Rare instance of that button getting beat out.
You can't
Common
tech
instance
that,
of Tekker
bro.
Nation losing.
Bro, don't take that. I'm gonna cry. Finisher 5,000.
Finisher
like
5K. Yo, what are we doing?
I like the vision, because if you rip 214B without charging it, that does work. I've seen it happen to me.
We went
But
from Tom
like,
and Jerry
dude,
to Looney Tunes. Like, I'm
yeah,
winding up
like,
the fist. Why I oughta.
Acme's dropping anvils and pianos and all sorts of shit on the screen. IIDJB doesn't turn into an EX move for the first time in human history. Let's see if it happens here with this. Oh, no, we're just gonna get a 2A meeting. There it is.
Classic
Thank
right
you.
there.
Say the line, Bart. Imp just blocking it out. And
Yeah.
IIDJB, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I
J-
definitely think that
J236.
counter hit was probably a 5A attempt right there, but too little, too
Certainly.
late, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Imp has a propensity to try to anti-air with 5A, which makes sense because it's one of the stupidest buttons of all time. But it does just like lose to hella jump-ins. You can't really use it the same way as like a. I feel like a F coma 2B or something is how Imp tries to use it sometimes. It's just not really fit for that.
It's just
That
not
cross up 2B though.
True.
That's exactly what Imp wants, bro. That's like your single best starter in that situation. Good heat from Finisher. Finisher's cranking the IID back hand warmers. That's what they call them in Smash Brothers. Imp gets exploded for trying to 5A anti-air again. Heads up for Finisher. Finisher knows they can get away with that now. 6-3C is not going to work because they're a little bit too high.
Yeah, I like the idea, but not quite the right place.
Ooh, blocking that half charge. It was a little bit too gapless, I think. It looked like Finisher was wrong blocking for a sec. Oof. That JA could have just been game ending if Finisher teched out and mash. And yep, that's the Satsuki thing, right?
Yep.
Like half of this character's neutral is just hover around like a dickhead. They try to press something on your landing and then you just air dash back over their head.
Yeah, it's just one of those classic melty situations, which I think one of the differences too is you'll see a lot of more experienced players. They're just not swing on the ground, right? There's just too much that can happen there.
Oh, we got the good conversion. Nice. We know the delays.
5K, and there's a lot that can happen here.
Ugh,
Stealing the corner.
5A. Bro just got mixed visually. All right. This is just gonna do it, man. One more hit. See if we see like a 2-2C or a heat here. No, we're just gonna try to block that.
I mean, I respect it, right? Like you're down about 90% life. You might as well hold on to your meter, save it for next time.
Yeah, I mean, see, Coma can snowball this matchup though, as we were saying earlier.
True, yeah.
Man, Imp's execution is on point today.
It really is pretty much all the time, honestly. I almost never see Imp.
Wow.
Homa Heat Classic, yeah, that heat is like even slightly more narrow than his visual spread, I think.
Yeah, I thought the Imp just dodged it, but I guess maybe it just whiffed. Chicken blocking that is so scary, dog. It pays, but that was terrifying. Karate chop's gonna hit. 13, but oh, now you get the privilege of getting 2-2 seed. You gotta count to 7, bud. Bro, this is so scary, this neutral! There we go, 5A getting obliterated.
Yeah, that Coleman JC does sit pretty deep below him. It's gonna kill that lack of a disjoint there.
I think what Imp is looking for that situation is EX Shield 5A, which is the answer there, or 2-2A. But, I mean, reaction 2-2A, you gotta be a god for that, and I think they're just looking for exactly what we just saw there, that 5A counter hit.
Right, that's exactly where the 5A is going toward. You get caught hanging a little bit low and you getting swatted. Yeah,
if you catch the startup of something with it, it's phenomenal. And there's the Coma heat like we were talking about.
Yep. Yeah, last time I guess it was the spot dodge, but wasn't ready for the punish. This time, don't even need it. Just stay out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Rumps in the chat talking about 2-2C punish. Public service announcement. If you block it, count to 7 hits. She's going to punch the ground 7 times. IAD in, get your best starter. If you have a projectile, just literally launch it at her if you can convert it. Otherwise, you have to shield. There's a whack shield interaction that's on Fang's YouTube. Sometimes you have to multi-shield separately. It's really obnoxious. It's one of those where you hold it and it just like auto multis, but sometimes you have to actually multi and it's cringe. So if you want the tech, if you're trying to learn how to beat that reversal all the time with like a held shield OS, check Fang's YouTube channel. There's a good video on it.
I heard sometimes this happens, and I'm like, you know what? That's enough for me.
I'll
count to 7. I'll count to 7 and I'll hold that. You know
sometimes you can't, right? Like sometimes you try to meaty, you try to do like a 5B or a 2B to blow up, shield or some other option in the RPS, and they have the right call. So you really gotta You got to know. Like if you want to cover it with 2A, you probably got to learn how to shield it, because you're not always going to get to block it. I think you can maybe chicken block it. I don't fucking know. I just bait it.
And having a
I'm gonna
good
test if Croc
option
starter will
on the
connect. Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, we got Papatar and Osa Ragnar. Papatar graduating from the Melt Your Blood series this past weekend. It wasn't only his first Melt Your Blood, but Papatar, one of those elusive players, right? Been playing the game on and off for like years at this point, but you know, hasn't entered a ton of brackets. I believe the last offline bracket I saw from Papatar before that was a local. That finisher ended up taking in the end. Got third at this past Melt Your Blood, did bring out the FVAACC Classic in the end. Really just repping a lot of that experience. Yeah, got a pretty slippery FVAACC. Was doing some different kind of offense, some like fade back pillars on offense, just kind of trying to get people to press, catch him with the pillar. Where like with a held pillar, you're gonna be able to convert to. But I mean, we got top tiers on screen right now.
This one's always fascinating, seeing how different Hime's and Vaki's play the matchup.
Right.
Also, just holding left.
Maybe? Oh,
we got a
hold up,
issue.
controller disconnected. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to call it because that would be OD disrespectful if they just got hit, but yeah. Mari talking about what happened to my Melty, bro. I remember the best thing I ever heard from JG was him locking in Fhime and saying, "This is the game you chose to play." It's always been this fucked up, Mari. It's not just you. Croc connects for a 6K starter. Nasty. Nasty. 6K on Sots?
Damn.
Yuck. Yeah, I can see you can just, if you're just outside of 2-2C, you just slap her in the head with the biggest disjoint known to man. Anything like that's a really solid answer. Hopefully nothing too permanent happened with the controller. I want to see Oso play again. Oh, you can connect charge 5C, charge 6C. Those combo? I ain't never seen that. That's cool. Man, I wish F Nero 214C had more utility outside of the shield counter combos, because it's one of the funniest looking moves ever.
It really
is. You just summon the swamp creature.
Right, it just giant takes up like half the screen coming out.
Dude. It looks like a Pokemon Coliseum like special move animation. Like they just pop up out the screen and disappear. And it hits like a really weird ambiguous time. OTG sometimes, such a weird move. It should neutral skip like Falco 236C. Hell yeah, dude. If I had it my way, that thing would hop on the screen and run across with his little legs.
You gotta zigzag to get away.
Yes, dude. It turns into Donkey Kong Country.
Gotta play.
Alright, we're back.
Fastball. Alright, and we are syncing back up. Papatar had to beat Thorn to get here. 2-1 in the Vaaki mirror. That sounds like a violent mirror, too.
Yeah, that one sounds upsetting.
That's not even a floor's lava. It's just we are fighting inside of the volcano.
Whenever I think about Vaaki and I try to explain what this character is to people, I think of this Kurodine quote where he said that she doesn't have low health, she just puts a global 150% damage modifier on the game when you pick her its character select screen. And in the mirror, I feel like it's 200%. I feel like they just turn each other to paste.
Yeah,
both of these characters get turned to paste.
It's a time. Ooh. I mean, she's
oh
about
wow,
to
we got these. We got
right
these.
here. 5.7K.
Yo, that combo's hard as hell. Oh nah. Oh no. Okay.
Again, perhaps.
What a humble player dropping the infinite because the controller stopped working. My guy saw the reduces stop and made a gentlemanly drop. That variant is not that bad. You're stronger than me, Thorn. That shit is mad hard to me. Divine intervention keeping Ragnar from fighting Vaaki. Yeah, the guardian angel reached out through Osa Ragnar's computer.
Yeah, USB port.
Oh, dude, of course they
seems to be messing up.
Of course they play BBCF, bro. They got Ragnar in the name. I don't know why I didn't put that together sooner.
Yep. And we are rehosting once again here. Yeah, a lot
Third
of
time's
these
the charm.
controllers too. I'm let me just ask you out of curiosity what controller. Because a lot of these boxes people have been getting, like the HOTS are nice, snack boxes are nice, they're real convenient for travel, but I feel like every box board just has this issue where the USB port comes loose. If it's like a DualShock 4 in particular, those USB
Hmm.
ports come loose. Pretty notorious for giving people troubles with like cables popping out and disconnecting a lot.
Yeah, you see that a lot with USB-C. I can't give my opinion on Snackbox in a recorded setting, but my hitbox, I think my favorite single thing about it is that they use that big chunky MIDI cable and it's never had any problems. That just needs to be the industry standard for these things because I feel like it happens all the time. Like sticks have like a hardwired cable and ends up getting tugged inside and you got to go in and solder or something, or like the USB port just gets obliterated somehow.
Yup. And yeah, also
These,
Ragnar saying it's one of those HOTS, and I know it's been
yep,
happening to those for a lot of people, right? Like the USB-C port just gets a little wiggly, it sometimes falls off the board a little bit. Just a bunch
yeah,
of
the
little
solder
things that
points
can
just
happen.
crack.
Yeah.
Rough stuff.
Real unfortunate, but does have a Comba Sapphire to swap back to. Okay. You know
Is that a
someone's
stick?
I don't I think that might be their box.
I see.
Combo's
That would be
got
nice.
both going on, yeah. You know someone's been in the game for real for a while when they got another controller just on deck, you know?
Yeah, they got the backup.
Yep.
Did you guys answer? Should I get a chicken cutlet or a cheesesteak? Bro, get a cheesesteak. What are you talking about?
I
Grow
mean, I
up.
wouldn't be able to vouch for a cheesesteak. I'm lactose intolerant. I would have said cutlet, but I mean, you're talking to someone from Philly right here who's got to rep the cheesesteak,
Hey,
right? You know what's
you
funny,
gotta get the
actually?
cheesesteak.
Global
What's up?
McDonald's right now has a cheesesteak burger. I think
Don't,
they literally call it like the
don't,
McPhilly cheesesteak from
no.
Britain.
Do not do that. When I went to, I swear to God, bro, I went to Taku, and it was in like Orlando, right? They
Mm,
had the big giant world's biggest McDonald's gimmick, so I had to go. And I
yeah, the
went with Gear
McPizza.
Dragon and Apples, I think, and they had a succulent little meal. I bought the Philly cheesesteak for novelty purposes. That thing was a salad. I swear to God, it was
What?
obscene. It had tomatoes on it, man. What are we doing?
That's crazy. Whatever they're doing to the one they got in the UK, it don't got that. It looks like a normal sandwich. It's pretty good too. I
I
can't
was
lie.
pissed off. I was so tight. I was watching Gear Dragon eat like chicken nuggets or some shit, and I'm like picking. I'm eating a cheesesteak with a fork. Never again. Don't get that thing from McDonald's. New York cheesesteak and Philly cheesesteak ain't the same, man. Well, okay, get a chopped cheese then. What are you talking about? Yeah, I think these sticks, you almost have to have a backup. Luckily, they're so cheap nowadays. If you play box, like, I mean, shit, it's like $60 for
Yep.
one of these like 3D printed hitboxes. Um, I ended up grabbing a Hout just to have around in case mine breaks or if somebody needs one. And if you play a Hout, you might as well just get two because it
Yeah.
will break. It's gonna break. It's just how it works. You paid for a $60 stick, right? But
Yep.
having that backup is critical.
Sometimes it's
How did
nice.
she?
It's real convenient. I got one of those small houts, and it's kind of nice because like when I went to LP, I played on it because like I could fit it in a crossbody bag, and I don't gotta be lugging a big stick around all day. It's real nice to just like pull up and have something on you in a bag that's like easy to carry and not like a massive bag I'm lugging around all
Yeah,
day.
and you don't have to go through TSA with a giant metal box full of wires.
Right.
I was talking about I have a backup controller. Thank God, because I remember I broke Thorn's hitbox.
Oh no.
God. I've been feeling bad about that ever since. I'm sorry, Thor.
You know what kills me about you talking about the Orlando McDonald's cheese stick? Why they got the better one in another country?
That's a great question. Well, I think they might have to impress, right? Like when you see these international McDonald's, they're like they're putting on for the big US of A. They can't flop.
Oh, true, true. The
That's
Philly
our cultural
cheesesteak's so
export.
iconic that they got to tell people, like, look, when we're talking American sandwiches, we got this one for
Yeah, but then they serve us some garbage. It's almost like an ad for Philadelphia at that point.
you. True, true.
Maybe PA slid them something, was like, look, our tourism rate. need some help. I need you to make a bad cheesesteak so people come up here.
I heard that Melty's growing at the Philadelphia locals. They need people to go.
Melty's, I've been saying, man, if you're anywhere in the Northeast and you want to play some good ass Melty Blood Philly locals, we've got space age setups, man. It's crazy.
What does that mean?
They're just ridiculous, bro. It's an offline setup that feels like Netplay. I don't know how to describe it.
Damn.
Bonkers. Well, not like Netplay with the lag. You know what I'm talking about. It feels
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Let me watch these
Feels
people
like
kill each
playing
other.
True, we might be seeing that. No pit out because it was already down, and drops the combo off that too, yeah.
This is a bad spot to be in for Popatar, but also could very quickly be a bad spot for Oso.
Yo, you had time to block there? You had time to block?
That was wild. Oh, really heads up coverage there. Just a little bit outside of range. Oso clapping back with the mash.
Yeah, that tiny
Wow,
walk back after the puff ball made it so Popatar could not confidently come down with that button. Huge positioning there.
Oso's looking hella comfortable with this matchup and like the placement of Popatar's buttons. Wow, just slid under and still ended up in a blockchain.
Oh, and yeah, very graciously, just barely outside of that pit, proccing and pressure.
Punishing Det with TK like pillar is kind of inspired, actually. Alright, can we see it? Oh man, just...
That was inspired, yo, just pulling up double pillar knowing you got the pit back there? That was almost crazy.
Yeah, just didn't have him like that today. See, went for it again.
Yeah.
Alright, do we got it now? Oh man.
I want to say this is Canada to Mexico, so it might just be a little bit difficult if there's a little delay going on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little chunky for sure. Okay. Cool little conversion.
Little
OTG checked out.
I like that the Oso Ragnar clearly ready for the OTG with that tech out.
Yeah. Normally you only see that OTG as like a end of round kill situation. I wonder if that was intentional still.
Popatar hovering so nicely above Oso Ragnar's ground positioning, making it really hard for him to place a DP or anything to swat him out the air.
This is really fascinating because both players have really good positioning. It just comes down to who's positioned better when they finally do engage, you know?
Yep.
Fast fall disgusting.
Get to run their shit, the fast fall again.
Yep. All the interesting parts happen before they run their shit. They run their shit and the game ends.
Yep. And it sure is some shit.
It really is. New controller, Oso's unfazed.
True, new controller install.
Yeah, maybe it's a buff. Alright.
Controller, new me.
Just DP'd right out of that. Oh, I like that.
Double air dashing back. I like that. Like, you see Hime running and it's like, I can catch up.
Yeah, that was cool. Just made her commit to some kind of movement option. Spanned it, blew it up. There's that safe jump. Popatar's been looking for that, I feel like.
Right, that's definitely one that's seasoned too. Like, you see the double air dash, you know that you're baiting something out. Someone's gonna think you're overcommitting.
Yeah, it looks like... I mean, this is also a character where if you don't have an answer for the DP, her defense is just twice as good, just instantly. Alright, let's do some cool shit. That was some cool shit.
Yep.
And that'll kill.
I like the way Oso Ragnar's moving with the flight too, really emphasizing the free movement of flight. It's not just like we're in the air, we're gonna hit you the overhead, but you see like the subtle float down before that JB connects too.
Yeah. She has so much like room to fine tune where she is on the screen when she's in flight. Because she's just straight up playing Storm, right?
Yep.
There we go again. Just punishing. Last time we saw Pit get blown up with TK Pillar. This time it was what appeared to be a pillar of Vaki's.
Oh,
the Kaisers
are there.
Both players are throwing out 2 projectiles and it just works.
Right? Oh my gosh, and 5k off of that.
Oso wants that DP bad here.
Right.
Nobody wants to block this shit all day.
Oh my gosh, guys are connected from there.
The Bare. That was nutty.
Oh, great reaction from Pop with the pillar.
So scary, that low shield. Okay.
Scary with the pillar. Oh my gosh, barely sneaking past it.
That EX pillar chip is like really significant in this matchup, actually.
What is going
Oh
on?
wow.
Brain
Oh wow. Corner
destroyers.
field to just yeah, do something weird and then throw it in overhead before they figure out what just happened. I like that. All
Are
right,
you
IH is
gonna
on the
get this
table
IH
for
off?
star. Oh, dude, that could have just been the round,
Oh
and now
yeah,
you
you
don't have
had to
IH
burst there.
back. Man,
Unfortunate.
yeah,
Just
Popador just needed that confirmed bad.
yeah. He was right
Well
there, but
played.
just a couple of tragic situations, and Oso Ragnar takes it 2-0.
Also can't be stopped.
True.
That was worth the wait. It's fun to watch.
Oh, Alk Inf is gonna be another one that's fun to watch. And this is really funny because like we were gassing up Alk. Alk is crazy, been making these top twos really consistently, and has started winning this one, but Inf has definitely taken some sets off of Alk.
Oh yeah. Imp is so good at being the problem.
Yeah.
Like just presenting an issue for you to deal with. And some characters, man, you gotta gap. Alk knows how to close the gap on FC, but it's just you can only do it for so long before eventually it happens to you.
Yeah, and I mean, Alex saying right away in the tournament chat, I'll reiterate, I hate facing Katsuki. And
Yep.
I think says this about every time, too. And, you know, it's hard to blame someone. I mean, when we say that Inf is the wiki for CSOTs, that is by no means a mark against the player. That is, people will tell you, you do good mix. People tell you got good buttons, you do good mix. Inf says okay and just does the good stuff. It's just
Yeah, dude.
figured out, oh, I'm
I
playing a
just-
strong character, strong things. I can do that.
Yeah. It's really refreshing to see because like there's a lot of characters and a lot of players that exhibit a ton of creativity in the game and in the game systems. Some characters don't have to do that. You know, some characters, the creativity, you save that for your decision making when you go for this, when you go for that.
Right.
The set play, the strategy, it can just be the proven method. We know how to make Satsuki broken. We've written it down. You know?
It's true.
Like it's the in between that you gotta be creative about. But I mean, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just knock them down, dash forward, drift, and then it's up to God.
Right, drift, don't drift. Like, you could just
Yeah,
jump.
I mean, it's a
We saw that
character where
earlier.
like, yeah, it's a character where like you don't. Your knowledge of what's about to happen to you does not change at all what's about to happen to you. It's like when you see double orb set by Siroa. Doesn't matter who you are, you have to handle that somehow. You know, like you're in this situation now. You have to think,
Right.
okay, well, what am I going to do after this? Like, she's above you. It's your problem. Inf is going to hit that meaty. Inf is going to bait your DP because it's been written down, and this kid knows how to learn. Stranger.
Knows how to
Taking
learn,
the soft
knows how to
drinks.
press these good buttons, and is cleaning up the Oki. And really, also has been experimenting with some different characters. You can see it, making full use of this character's tool set a lot more today.
Man, I'm amazed that Alk didn't blow up that string. That's like the layer 1 Satsuki pressure sequence. Wow. Rattling off like 7 2As for 2.5. Good match from F20.
Just
5
what
frames, you gotta
see
hold that.
sometimes that's the start. Ooh, rare drop, though.
Yeah. No, normally F pretty good about those.
You know what? I respect it. I like the boldness. Normally,
Yeah.
we don't really see Inf go for those. Okay. Oh, that's an
Wow.
classic right there.
Yeah.
That's one of those where you have to know that Alk is about to put you in this situation, and you just have to RPS with the strike there. You have to decide that I'm going to mash, I'm going to jump, or I'm going to risk taking this throw.
This dude Alk loves making me waste my breath. I spend time talking about all these characters and how broken they are and shit, and then Alk just
Right.
farms. Yeah. And people talk about matchups and this, that, and the other all the time. Just be like Alk, bro. Just win.
It's like one of
Don't
those where
worry
we
about-
talked about Inf read the scrolls and was like, okay, you say just got a gap, Alk says okay.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the solution, you can complain about it, or you can get like Alk.
Yep.
Alright, Imp is gonna do something vile here, and it's up to Alk to figure it out. I'm calling same set high. Hey, we
Yeah.
block those. Alk doesn't. It's gonna be one more guess for game here. IH is not available. DP might be available depending on the setup. This is just gonna kill, actually. I take it all back. We got
Yeah,
the extension.
I
Jesus
thought we
Christ.
would need meter to extend that and kill, but
Yeah,
no.
but
Never
this
mind.
character's creative mode, man. Nice. Half charge hit, but that's mad hard to confirm. I understand not cranking off the 236C there, because it's like impossible to hit confirm that. You can just 236C anyways, because it's safe.
Can we
But
talk
with
about
only
the
100
double
meters...
brain destroy that led to this too? Just the hard call out of the
Yes.
ring into the ring tick throw, like.
I feel like we see this kind of nonsense from Alk every single game, bro.
Right?
Good bait.
Double good bait. Oh my gosh. The audacity to go in and backdash. We talk so much in this game about how like backdash gives up so many frames. A lot of times you lose your offense on that. But like one thing it's really good at is right there. It baited out a clean delay mash from Inf. And even if it costed all those frames for Alk, it put him in right the position he needed to be to punish that.
Great read on the jump out, but unfortunately that's not going to be a hard knockdown situation. Inf is going to capitalize on that. We're going to get the JP ender. Good block.
Just in time to block
Yeah,
again.
Alk got a clean jump out there. Loki got away with murder. Oh,
that was about to look like a murder in a
too.
second if we didn't drop.
I think that was the difference between counter hit and non-counter hit charge 5C. The conversion is a little different if you start charging.
Yeah. Nice
Oh,
reaction.
wow.
I've been so caught up in watching these games, I have not been counting up these scores.
Wow, dude! Just the mandate of heaven this guy's got.
Right, one of those,
Right.
I mean, Alex said it before the set started, not a fan of fighting this character, because sometimes this just happens.
This is the decision making that is really interesting about F20 to me, is like, Alk blocked that 4-2-1 setup last time, and Imp went for the opposite side. That's just like straight up you threw paper, I'm gonna throw scissors this time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just that's something you can't really lab out. There's no wiki for that.
Oh,
Nice. The same side 2A. Just got hit trying to block the wrong way. I mean, this could be, yeah.
ah, nice little
We know the
up back
counterplay.
there, escapes just barely.
Yeah, if you mistime that 2-1-4A, they can just jump smooth out. It's interesting that Alk chose to jump out because that's high-key, like, big information for Inf20. If you know that somebody's just holding up on that setup, they're just free. Because you can just meaty them next time. So if they're on the ball, knows that it's gonna work. There might not be a next time, you're right.
Right?
Oh, IH, that was clean.
Fat lead, and you cannot be gambling these
Oh.
shields at this time now. And just the empty
Man.
low.
Yuck. Alk is so seasoned when it comes to baiting options. You can tell that they just jump and just put the hawk eye on the opponent. Like, just take a good long look at them and see if they whiff something. Because that's like the third, like, held shield punish with land command grab, land throw.
Yeah, and as
There
you
we
say
go.
it, another
There it is
one.
again. Yeah. No, I mean, he's just looking. He knows that Imp is going to try to present that kind of option. He's just ready to punish. Great JA. Unfortunately, we can't convert those. Feels bad, man.
Oh, that's a huge 5B though. I love the choice of dash 5B, just pulling Satsuki a little further forward to make sure you get that hit.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Just hit
Alright,
clean with that
retry?
charge. See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Does this kill? You died!
Certainly. You have to present something. I think like multi-shield, if you know they're doing 2-1-4A, that's an answer. This character's got 6-2-3C, you got the hedgehog. You've got options. If you're trying to hold up, that's not gonna work. Inf is just gonna hit the meaty next time.
Yep.
Inf knows the setup, bro. You can 2-1-4B that, but generally that's a bad spot to get called out for, that 3C slide. Alk has seen these pressure sequences before, he's ready for it.
True. I mean, that's a bad spot to get
Wow! Wild tick throw.
Okay, so notice how the collision box kept your same side. That's exactly how it's looking on some of these in the corner, like we saw a second ago too. It's just so hard to tell, and Alk is running that.
Man, these tick throws are grime time. I feel like people always talk about this character's got fake mix, because like, yeah, I know, you know, you can block it both ways, whatever. Strike throw is always a real mix, man.
Yep. I mean, in
And
that
Alex pretty
situation, it
good at
really
it.
is, right? When
Yeah,
you're coming out of the ring, it's just like, all right, are you gonna hold this though or not?
yeah. Wow. Just a whiff. Crazy. Counter J is sick. It's not gonna be too much damage, but Inf could very well just win this entire round here.
Right.
All right. Yep, there it
As you
is.
say it.
I wonder why Inf is doing 2A mid there when, 2C, 2B exist.
True, yeah.
Because, like, it's not like you want to heat OS an F Moon.
I was about to say maybe it's to keep it tighter, but like 2C is 5 frames, and I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter if you're getting these hits.
I mean, if you dash forward the correct way, you will always. I mean, like right there, 2C would have hit meaty.
Yep.
All right, let's see it again. Let's see if they do this 2A again. I'm fascinated.
Oh,
Crazy.
had the shield too, but not the cancel. So unfortunate.
I guess that's an advantage of the 2A. The 236C snipe was sick.
Ooh, I like that charge 2C there. I like Inf also going for that 236C, being like, all right, you've gotten away with this too many times.
Man, people forget that C-Sots can also do the H-Sots, F-Sots, 236C snipe. That was a really good option.
Safe
Alright,
mind
Imp
control
lock.
here. Alk has baited so many held shields that are often pretty reasonable to. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, that was just like a bread and butter command grabs. The hell?
Yeah, tragic standoff. That's just one of those two where it's like, oops, and it turns into a scramble, and sometimes that just happens.
It's so scary too, because you're like, am I getting hit? Can I stand up? What's going on? And then you're just already getting 2A'd. Well
But
played.
really
well
good
played.
stuff to Inf. Really made that a nail biter to the end. And yeah, saying in the tournament chat, keep being so close. You're right there. And being so close against a veteran like Alk. I mean, I cannot get over Scraw talking about how Alk was playing in the Facebook group days.
Not even IRC, the Facebook group.
Facebook group. Just like the thought of a melty Facebook group is blowing my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine LFGNA but just ported to Facebook?
Right.
Jesus. Yeah, that was well played from Inf, man. I think it just came down to just Alex offense being so dialed in, right?
Yeah, I mean, like it's one of those classic things from Alk. It's like rotating the options of and timings of when you're going to go for like the double overhead, when you're going to go for that air dash overhead, and like all of a sudden that's on the table, the empty lows on the table, the tick throw into the command, and the mental stack just is sincerely very fat. Like we talk about, oh, it's not real mix, you can block it out, but there's so much to pay attention to, and Alk is leveraging all of that. And yo, shout out to Makuna. Welcome to watching the top 8. Thank you for subscribing as we are about to get Whisk and Oso Ragnar. I don't know if I've seen these two play. I'm really hyped for this one.
Hell yeah.
Whisk
Is that Makuna the Grabble player?
Yes, the FC we
Hi,
saw
hi.
earlier. Whisk
hopefully
saying,
we-
"Can I be real? I forgot you play F He-Man until just now. I thought you were Lagna the F Alco."
You gonna learn today.
Right? That's not the mistake you want to be making the way Osaragna's been playing this offense. I mean, when was, like we said earlier, when's the last time you saw Hime start hitting bunts and you just air dash?
Dude, it's so scary. I can't stress enough the feeling of pure terror when a Hime is moving at you,
right?
Versus doing like the whole walk back shimmy, like bait you situation, snore fest. Like Oso gets up in there, man.
And it's crazy too because Hime's got this weirdly floaty movement that makes a lot of people not really want to play her, myself included, right? Where you jump and it's like, oh, there's like a lot that can go wrong if you're not clean with it. But also, this is Hime with Hime buttons and F Moon landing recovery. Like if she's flying at you with the button, you've got a lot of reasons to be afraid.
Yeah, that IAD JC feels like the slowest thing in the world until you play against Oso and you get hit in the back of the noggin. Inf going in. I was not expecting that. Played Inf or not. I played Whisk yesterday. I got Inf on the brain. Played Whisk yesterday. Whisk was playing so much more reserved, but Whisk is going gung ho on this offense here.
I respect it too. Hime's got a slow match, slowest in the game at 7 frames. by just playing really aggressive on you, you're forcing the Hime player to have to rip that DP if you want out.
Sick conversion. Man, Wiz just hitting the keep it simple stupid tech. Just run your game, empty low, bread and butter offense.
Oh, unfortunate. I think maybe wanted a Soko there, but was slightly off positioning. You're not playing with that slow DP. Oh, what a heads up
really
Soko
like
right
that.
there. Yeah, right? Hovering over that 2C.
Yeah, was that like charge JC on the way down? That was very cool.
I think so, yeah. Ooh, so close to sniping that
Oh,
TP.
also got away with that. That's insane.
Right? Clinical placement from Whisk, too.
Right, this could be very bad for Oso, because Whisk has very strong corner pressure here. It's getting EX guarded, but doesn't matter. The pit just went, yeah. Heartbreaking. And now Whisk's gonna do this top of the screen nonsense. Both players just chucking out full screen options. Clean hit from Whisk. This is probably gonna do it.
I think you got one more chance. Oh, especially off the drop.
Missed the re-jump. Yeah, that's a hard-ass combo. Wow.
Nice 6-2-3C.
It's one of the few things that she can do there to punish.
Yeah, I really like the 6-2-3C over the command grab there, because if Hime hits like a flight or something, then she's getting away, right?
Yeah, flight cancel, you're just dead. Wow.
I was about to say, right? I was about to be like, the fade back might be the one thing that beats it, and then just right back in, never mind.
Good. Bro just dandy stepped right into that 6-2-3. That was so funny. Alright, also just right out the gate with the offense here. 2.3, but we get the grime.
Hime combos are so safe.
They are really cool. And now we're doing this again. Doing that elbow. Good pressure.
And clean, just blocking it out.
Taking it slow. Yeah.
Oh, I love the decision to like shift a little forward before going for that Soko. Kind of try to get Hime to press the button right there and just explode it.
Ooh, Fuzzy doesn't convert. That missed opportunity might be big. Yeah. He may take that meter. This is pretty significant because Sisei often needs meter to get out of situations. Not that Hime pressure is particularly suffocating compared to a lot of characters where you want to heat out, but that's a resource that you really do need.
Right, she's got a slower mash, no meterless reversal, and Hime using her own to just swatch you out of the air. The bird is on its way.
Yeah, Wisk had a really good escape attempt and it just wasn't enough. That DP was enormous. Sick shield.
Yeah, Wisk's been so on point with those two, and that EX shield 5A is not easy to hit. You gotta hit that kind of low.
Good little conversion to salvage that ender.
Oh, and a classic.
This is gonna be the full Monty. Yeah. Got the extension with meter too. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, not quite gonna kill with this Proration, but the 5.2k and the unblockable.
Yeah, the unblockable. Yeah. It could happen to all of us.
Alright, like we talked about Oso Ragnar FHime not being one that we've really seen a lot in NA or in America over here. I shouldn't say NA, Mexico's right here, that's why we're here. But, I mean, Wisk Sisei is also Sisei like we haven't really seen.
Yeah, I think like when you're already good at Seifuku and you pick up this character, you're approaching it from a different lens, right? Like, of course Wisk is going to learn all the evil stuff. Wisk hasn't had the evil stuff. I know what it's like, bro. Wisk is like, yeah, dude, I get to do this. This is disgusting. Of course I'm going to do it unblockable. Are you kidding me? I get to heat on wake up? Are you kidding me?
Oh, what a huge little pickup here. Also, Ragnar almost sneaking away, but Wisk salvaging the offense. And getting
almost
to recover that life.
Man, the save heat almost converted there. That was so gross.
I love the choice of Soko there again. Wisk positioning at these ranges where if you're looking at Seifuku, you're especially if you have fought Alcala, you're probably looking for an air dash button there. And Wisk being like, I'm not even going over there. Yeah. Just shoot the Soko. We're out of here.
Mad clean. Funny temp, Wisk played H Seifuku, which is similar but very different from C Seifuku. The pits are a lot slower. They're not as much of a neutral tool in the same way. And she has a bunch of funny pressure moves that Sisei doesn't have.
One of the
Weaker
really
OP.
interesting things about swapping between the characters too is HSA has these pits that come out a lot slower. They like kind of pop after a little, or the Soko comes out after a little bit of
Yeah, yeah.
delay. And Whisk was getting pretty good at using those in neutral. You kind of have to anticipate your opponent's movement a lot more ahead of time to get them to run into the later proc of the pit. Now you just get to throw it at people. You get something
Yeah,
that is a lot better at just trapping people because it's just hitting them.
there's some push and pull there because I feel like HSA's ground game with stuff like 6B,
Mm-hmm.
like she can kind of command a different kind of offense on the ground. But that, like, just having like the ability to snap your fingers and light the ground on fire is like it must be liberating if you have been playing HSA, right? Because you don't have to think ahead. It's just, oh, they're gonna land. Boom.
Right.
Sokune.
Especially the way Whisk is using it, putting themselves at these positions where it's like moving in a way where you kind of make that Hime 2C want to happen. You're like, okay, you better be looking for this air dash if you want to swap me. You've got to be ready for this DP, and just floating in that space in between and shooting you for it, for not
Yeah.
positioning around that ahead of time.
Yeah, not having to put yourself in harm's way all the time in neutral in the same way that Saki has to is it's definitely strong, and looks like Wis's on top of it. Speaking of on top of it, we've got another classic here. Is Council and Skeleton.
Yeah, the most on
Skeleton
top of it players.
Yeah. Skeleton rocking the green Nania, looking like a pool table. Looking like a pack of Newports.
I think actually I want to say the last time Skeleton picked Nania into council, I want to say it was 3-1. I think the Nania was
3-1
putting in
Skeleton?
some really good work. Yeah, I think it was 3-1 Skeleton last time, if I remember correctly. I remember there being like a state when the Nania and the Reese both did really, really well into council. Although, I mean, these are the two winningest players. The last bracket, I put council actually as the 1C because like, at the time, Skeleton hadn't entered a lot of brackets in the around then, and Council just has kept winning. And you know, some of these sets go back and forth. These are really two players that when we're talking about a net play bracket setting, Council has more total midweek wins at this point. One of those players who can definitely do it. But I mean, Skelly is the NA GOAT for a reason.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
It's still gonna be hard for Council. I think the thing is with these players, like I think Skeleton might have a slight edge here just because these players move through layers so fast, right? Like the adaptations just happen and happen and happen and happen, and that's how these sets are like evolve so quickly. But having like an edge on that layer 1 right at the beginning of the game, like it's Skeleton on a different character, right? You've got to figure out what is Skeleton trying to do, and see, Skeleton's already running away with it.
Yep.
Skeleton is so good at abusing that like layer 1 advantage. But she's got such a strong layer 1. Council tried to jump out of the corner, immediately got blasted. Now you got to hold this Oki's MA. Ready for the teleport.
How are you ready for that?
Yeah, got obliterated. I don't know what Skeleton was trying to read, but that was not it today. Good shield.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is a safe jump. OTG.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that too is that's kind of just a function of the JC hitting so late there. Len falls fast and it's a slow button. It's sitting really low to the ground pretty much every time.
I mean, any jumping in this game that's great for fuzzies is going to be phenomenal for incidental safe jumps like that.
Yep. Oh, a little misposition for that ground tech trap.
That was a sick rising JB angle from Council, but that Nania JC is not to be trifled with. That random DP got obliterated. And you can see here, Council stabilizing. Council, like Skeleton had that slight little crack in the door and was running through it, but Council is starting to figure out what he needs to do to really bring it back his way.
But you know, Skelly is also figuring out what she needs to do. I respect the ripping the DP so much in this round 1. Ooh, and keeping it same side this time. Because, like, we just started. It's a first to 3. You get a lot of information from someone after you say, you know, I'm willing to rip this DP every time here. Uh-oh. Awkward position and the punish off the drop.
And,
Yo, 5v2A, 5v2A, come on now.
And I think, like, especially when we're talking layers and decision-making and all that, DPs, especially, like, a really good one like Nania DP, is so good at just polluting someone's, like, mental stack, right? Yep. It's something you have to think about, And if you're presented early and often, like, you're just ensuring that it's in the back of Council's head. Great
Air
conversion.
dodge,
That's gonna
another
do
thing that's got to be in the back of your head. Yeah, nice little turnaround and slight stall over that 5A. Len does not have great anti-air options. She's either got to be right with her shield right there or kind of just hold that. And Skelly timing the button right to beat that both.
run forward throw. That was American as fuck. Didn't get the conversion, but Skeleton's put the dancing shoes on.
Oh,
Council's doing some kind of magic trick. JB hits backwards out of the corner. That was OD.
Disappear.
Skeleton can't figure out. Yeah, Skeleton can't figure out what side she wants to be on. Just left side, right side. Random DP while you got the health. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge lead, but Council making back some of that with the heat.
Oh, DP gets obliterated. But Skeleton still got the life lead here. Teching into Council there is absurd because Council has proven time and time again, we're going to throw out that ice and tech trap you. But Skeleton's just a step ahead in the decision making.
And just as you say, a step ahead, right? The little feint there, we see Council ready to be like, I'm ready for this feint this time. Skelly being like, I know you are.
The mental arms race at this level of play is so fascinating.
Right? Just the decision making is so fast. And like you break it down and we're just seeing like basic buttons. It's like we're taking some risks on this offense and we're just right.
Oh man, that DP, but we're going to burst out. Skeleton taking the risk while she can. Wow, that was so clean. The teleport up JA attempt, that was almost so sick if that was a counter hit. 214B gets exploded, which is crazy because that move hits everywhere.
Yeah, just barely falling short this time.
Surgical JC is going to get Skeleton a knockdown here, but it's a little too far away to get something started, and Council's going to capitalize on that and dunk Skeleton into the corner now. Both players have taken turns doing awful things to each other. Skeleton being pretty respectful in this pressure for somebody that's been chucking out DPs. Shields leaves the corner. Baits the heat, now Council's in the corner.
Real wide button, covering a lot of space there. Pretty good
really good
situation.
space
You get a safe heat, but just taking the mix-up. Oh, and the slow wake-up, not quite timed maybe, right?
Skeleton's really been opting for this corner steal teleport. Yeah, and then it just gets blown up. Council's caught on as well.
I mean, you talk about the mental arms race, and like Skelly is busting out different teleports and pressure, and Council is still like, yep, I'm ready for it now.
Wow, that disjoint was so sick.
That sure is one word for it. I don't think a lot of multiplayers would say that about the air ice.
Nah, that shit was cool. I like that.
Yeah, air ice is a pretty sick move. Oh, and the sick frame trap too. That 2C, 3C, if you space out the 2C, which doesn't actually move her, it's +1.
Whoa! Also just backdashing for his life. Another air ice counter hit. Gonna lead to a pretty good situation here.
Right, Council went to both corners twice in a span of like 5 seconds there.
This time Skeleton took the corner, but we're in the air now.
Oh, nice. We're playing Street Fighter.
Ooh. We're just doing strike throw.
Yeah, IDJB just connecting.
Wow! Just dash up throw on the cat. Something happened there, and then Council's throw ended up working. I don't know if that was like attack that ended up throwing.
The EX shields from Skelly. I love the choice to go for the 2C, cover Council, maybe just stand blocking on the ground or something like that, even just potentially start offense. And being ready with another one after Council jumped. Crazy work.
I love watching both players go full screen and then just fly at each other to meet in the middle of the screen again.
Right.
That's awesome. Good bait.
Cool end class.
Alright, not gonna be much damage, but Skeleton's not biting on the tech trap. No conversion there is going to be really bad for Council here, because now Skeleton's got an opening.
Yeah, and a really clean 5A conversion there, too.
Got the JB in that corner, but it just wasn't enough to convert. Same with that 2B.
Single counter
that will be a convert. Wow!
I love that air dash
conversion
in
was fucking clean. Yeah, that was sick. I think we saw Skeleton going for those earlier today.
Yeah.
Wow, whiffed a throw and still got to shield on the bait.
See, people are always saying EX shield is so crazy. Timing these EX shields for these situations is not that simple. Skelly is just built different. Council's, we've seen it all night, right? Like, and Council's changing up these timings so much, not making it easy, just being right still.
Oh, DP's finally paying out. Good tech. We know how that works. Right? And you can't be neutral teching like that.
You can't be
Come
doing
on,
any
man.
tech right there, and Skelly positioned right there to catch every tech, and oh.
I don't know what that was. That looked like an input got reversed or something, or maybe I just don't understand it. That was
Yeah,
bizarre. Skeleton just went mid-screen.
Right, I want to say it looked like one at a corner left, right, and ended up in the corner herself.
Yeah, just got crossed up there. It happens. Wow, good held shield. Doesn't matter. Council's gonna get the throw.
Yep.
This could be it for Skeleton unless we see some more signature Skelly offense. We're just gonna throw ourselves. Skeleton does not care. We're gonna throw you out the air too. Let's get a knockdown. Do a little mixy wixy. Yeah,
Not the
sure.
kind of
Let's
mix I
just
was expecting.
yeah, whatever, man. Cool.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
JB, give you a haircut.
I am
That
actually
was
so bad at counting up these scores.
Was that it?
That was it. That was someone only bet on council, but
That was some of
they
the
gotta keep their
fastest.
marks. Yeah, right. The
That
games
last
are
hit was
just
so
going. I entirely just got too engrossed and forgot to count up the score on the scoreboard for that whole one, but I mean, like, how could I?
This was like my Coco Melon. I forgot that we were in a bracket for a sec.
Oh,
There's this thing on the side that says Skeleton versus Council. Nobody thought this could happen. It's so funny to me in the Twitch notification.
right.
Nobody
thought
thought
this would happen from prediction. If only they knew.
So who we got now? Whisk
Whisk
out
versus Alk, yeah. The
Whisk is
last
cool.
couple times, I believe Alk has come out on top, but it has been close.
Was that versus the Cisse?
I believe so, yeah.
Because the Whisk Cisse has been getting kind of nasty.
Whisk Cisse has been going crazy. And it's definitely a situation too, like we talked earlier about like swapping characters, right? You're swapping to like what feels almost, even from a spectator perspective, feels a little bit like just the better version of the other character in some ways, even though there's somewhat of a trade-off with that ground game versus the air game, as you mentioned. But it's kind of one of those where there's enough similarities, especially in the movement and buttons themselves, that I feel like it was kind of just a matter of time. Like you hear Whisk is switching to Cisse, and you're like waiting for the moment this hits, right?
Yeah. Well, because it's always, are they going to stick with it? And how doomed are we when somebody switches to the superior moon?
Right.
Because it's a hard thing to do. I've tried to switch to CSOTs like probably 4 times because, you know, so I'll have a bad bracket run and I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm just going to do it to these kids. And you have to be disciplined, you know? You have to actually learn what you got to learn. You got to commit. And Whisk has done it. I'm gonna hate keeping track of these colors, bro.
Right? They both got red on. I put it on the score where Whisk is the one in the red skirt. Alk got the classic red shirt. If you watched Melty Blood, you've seen the Alk safe coup.
This looks like the Seifuku home game versus away game. Like the away jersey. Oh, not electing for a walkout there. Stanchiel's gonna get obliterated. I feel like walkout is such a strong option into specifically Alk's like wait and see offense. But it is very scary with a, you know, button that hits both sides. I don't blame anybody. Alright, last it'll do it, and we're just gonna go low.
Yeah, gambling on the stand shield a little bit there. You can see the flash for a moment.
And looks like Whisk tried to make as much space as humanly possible, but they still got tagged by the infamous Alk Rising JA. There's that signature tick throw. Happens to everybody. Nice. Got the conversion off the 2-2.
Nice little pickup, and it's looking like the Alk show right now.
Just walked up in command grab, looking like Whisk.
Right?
Oh,
This is what happens
man, that
when
was
Alk
almost
gets that
so
home court
sick.
advantage. Whew.
Bro, that was almost so cool. The fucking run up, backdash out, heat bait. Whisk looking like they did like the delay release from Lumina there.
Alk, though, with another kind of
Okay.
delay release on the shield counter there, catching Whisk jumping in, and
Clean.
I barely saw what
Empty
happened.
low. Yeah, it was just a nice little empty low situation. Just really fundamental F-Moon offense, honestly. I feel like this character is pitched to be so grimy, but she's just doing like meat and potatoes anime fighting game offense. It's very cool to see.
Ooh.
We missed the elevator combo. Sick gat. Put that
Just
in
kills
CC
you.
clips with.
Oh no, if he
Oh!
didn't drop it would. One more
Not
tap.
finishing our food.
And it's
DP won't do
enough.
it. We know. But DP does do
Ooh.
it. I got
Right.
so scared that Alk was also doing 623C because that would have just killed.
Right?
Or at least, like, won the situation.
Oh my gosh.
Chicken block paid out for Whisk there. That was really heads up. Got the dash Soko into the Oki.
What looked like a
You
slow
gotta just
delay
hold
to
it.
J's was crisp.
Oof.
Yeah, I'll take
Knockdown.
the simple Oki just for the corner.
Tech trap. Not falling for it.
Yeah, keeping it simple. Ooh, I like that. Recognizing you're still on the ground, resetting the ring instead, and uh-oh.
Man, this like delay meaty that Out keeps doing with this jump in is just eating people alive this bracket. We're seeing so many whiffed shields and wake up heats that just get exploded.
Yep. Oh, those backdashes. Yeah, you know Alk's gonna be ready for these shields. Did you die off that? Not quite, right?
Certainly.
Oh, no, you
No,
do.
100%.
Okay.
Oh, that was tough. Yeah, once you start shielding that, it's just GG's, I think.
Yeah, one really important thing about how Alk is playing too, you can tell he's familiar with the character in the matchup. Because
yeah.
one thing about Seku, she can't mash her A normals out. And her normals are a little bit slow. She's got a 6-frame A normal there. And Alk has been playing the suffocating game, but Whisk instead the suffocating positioning turnaround JC with the J8.
Yeah, that was tricky what Alk was going for, that like full run under neutral jump, but Whisk was just ready for it, just clocked and put him in the corner. These rising JBs are freaking me out. But we get the hit. And we're going mid-screen for another one of these. Empty lows. Into whatever the hell that was. We gotta name that thing.
Right?
Oh, you can't be teching that. Oh, we got the full route. Damage route 3.8. Good shield. That could be all Whisk needs here. If Whisk gets a heat off, like, yeah, that safe heat. That's big.
On more J.
That's so big, actually.
Look at that again, the rising JA positioning at that horizontal space. It's so hard for Sisei to check that right there.
So clean. It was so critical that Whisk blocked that empty low too. But you know. You can only take so many of them back to back. Man, it was looking like Whisk just totally had that one because that safe heat like almost just won the round for them. Nice, good stagger. Caught Alk lacking. We're gonna see an Oki setup here, and Alk is blocking these. I don't know if we're gonna see like a 6-3. Now we're gonna see Hedgehog out the corner. Honestly, not the worst.
Alk is blocking these right as he stops blocking. Right?
That's how you know. That's how you know it could happen to you.
Yep.
All right. I feel like Whisk has been in this corner for an eternity.
Yeah,
Whisk
really
finally got
hard
some
heat
breathing
bait
room.
there.
Against a player like Alk, I feel like if you're able to do heat, it's because they want you to,
Yep.
right? Like if you're able to jump out, they know that. Wow!
Oh, but
that's
Whisk knows
Whisk
that
being
if you're
Whisk.
gonna press that button and it's gonna whiff, ready to throw that green.
We gotta investigate Open Hante Chan and figure out what's going on with Whisk's command grab in particular.
Yep.
Because that was nutty. But I think Alk clipped with the Hedgehog there and took the game because that was an ESC.
I believe so. A 2-0 for Alk.
Yep. Yeah, I would have ESC'd on that too. Imagine the 2-1-4C just like went right under, clipped you in the aglet. Cool set.
Yeah. We're about to get another one.
Yeah. This is gonna be what? Alk and who?
Classic. Council.
Alk Council? Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like I gotta do some jumping jacks, do a Sudoku puzzle, do something, warm my brain up. I gotta play Brain Age for the DS before I watch these games.
Nobody thought that's what happened.
I can't stand that. Oh man, can you imagine? Can you imagine you check the Twitch chat after your game and it's nobody thought this would happen? Oh, why does it say that? All right. The script. Scripted top 3. Oh, we got Nightbot going.
Yeah, the bracket link right there. And Whisk in the Skim of the tournament chat saying, "Forgive me for jumping 2 stories above you and expecting it to not hit." You know what? Valid. I would not have expected that to clip either. Like you said a second ago, you can hardly
That's why
blame
the
some for him
ESC.
to escape there.
Yeah, I mean, like, all I saw was the hedgehog start up and at ESC, and I'm like, yeah,
Yep, yep.
yeah,
Like
for
you know
sure, bro.
exactly what was about to happen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's so many just like really ugly ways to get hit in this game that we play.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just laugh it off and it's like, haha, whatever. Sometimes it's like, I'm just gonna turn this game off for a sec.
Yep.
We're going for a walk, get some fresh air.
This game is
Scouts
also
maybe
so
better
evil too because people will tell you reversals like that are bad because like it's slow, there's counterplay that you can react on the flash and shield it or whatever, right? But I think the thing that's often overlooked in conversation in the genre in general is like this is still an invincible option, leaves you advantageous, hops over stuff, hits mad high, right?
Yeah.
And like it's not gonna be your use it everywhere reversal, but it's going to be a uniquely good reversal at winning in
Mhm.
unexpected situations. It's going to be something you really just have to watch out for in cases where it really matters, and it's going to be hard to watch out for.
There's a thing that I think of whenever I think of like using tools in unique ways that you only know about if you play a lot of the character, and it's Mech Hisui Chainsaw is an anti-air if you use it explicitly so it hits above you when it's going over her head. And like it's one of those things where like you can take any tool in this game, whether it's good, bad, whatever, and find a use for it. And if you just play your character, you will find a use for it, you know?
Yep.
Like the most of what we're seeing with these players is they've seen every way that these buttons can succeed and fail. And so like right there, I guess Alk just saw, oh, that's 214C material, and then just cranked it and it worked.
Right, and like the name of the game in this game is the variation. It's like people can be here, there, everywhere. You have to be ready for that.
Whoa!
How are you ready for that?
Gotta know about that.
Like,
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
know
jumping
about
in
that.
on
The
you and
thing that
I'm getting
nobody's ready
thrown.
for. Yeah, nobody's ever ready for that. That was just Council being a freak. Good EX
Hold on,
guards
that was
from
Alk being a
Council.
freak. Can we talk about the multi-EX guard there pushing
It
Council
happens,
just like
dude.
full screen?
Every time they play, that shit happens. It looks like Dengeki Bunko fighting Climax Ignition. Another just absurd gat from Council, not catching the tech trap, but we get pressure anyways. And a good stagger is going to take out to the other corner this time. Do they tech? They don't. But the bunker gets chicken blocked with no punish. And now you got balls in your face. You're going to get hit by that trying to EX guard it. You got too cocky with that one. Started EX guarding that one projectile. Got popped by that one.
Pulling up, just round start
Man.
buttons. Oh, and the plus on block
Yeah, that was
5-8.
sick. Council staggers looking clean. Got the chicken block again and just got poked out.
Yeah, that was clean from Alk right there. Council dashed in a little bit. Like, you were advantageous after blocking a bunker, but not that advantageous.
It's so scary that Council whiffed that air throw on the burst because they were just ready to air throw that burst. Like, what are we talking about, man?
I mean, what are we talking about with this fuzzy, too? Is just,
Yeah.
one is going to work, and that is a Council game on one.
I hate to
Be
see
right
that desperation tech happens every single time, but I can't blame them. Cat's coming out. It's going to make an awkward situation. Council's going to get the walk under. Council knows that you can get these walk unders versus Alk's pressure in particular. Catwalk's going to pay. It's going to put Alk in the corner. Council's going to capitalize on that. Great EX guards coming out from Alk. Found the jump out, created enough space. Now we're back in neutral. That dash up 5B from FC is going to get a hit for Alk. And now we're just doing this pressure game. Doesn't call it out with 623C, but ends up getting a hit when Council tries to escape. A little throw on the shields. We're going to do it again. You want to shield this time? No, I thought. Alright, now Council gets caught by the ring setup. Respects the 5B meaty. 2 rings in your face. What are you going to do, Council? Council's going to shield your little hedgehog move. Cute little side switch route. Can Council run it all the way down? Full health bar on Alk versus just a hair on Council's health bar. A lot of red health, though. A respectable amount. Pressure's devious. Got him around the back with that 5A. Started getting health back. Council's clawing it back. This mid-screen pressure is kind of scary. Balls in your face. All right, got the initial EX guard this time. And unfortunately, you can't hold that shield. Kind of tragic. Crazy jump out into air dodge to escape from Council. I would not have thought that you could even do that. I like the spacing on this vertical jump, and I always forget which one. JB from ALK. It ended up working out.
I like using also this air retreating movement here too, taking full advantage of the F recovery and these low hitting buttons. Like, Len's only option to catch you there when you're above her is going to be like a well-placed get. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, ALK's so good at like the retreating movement, just throwing out hitboxes like you'd see from like an F Tourney. Like, it's very fun to use, just putting out red, making Council not want to jump at you. Got the jump out again, and Council is just ready to punish. You gotta mix up your escape options against this guy. He's ready for everything. Well, this time he did. Did the Len thing, whatever the hell that was. Infinity Ward. Alright, we got balls. We're doing some nonsense. Outlays you can block it both ways. Bro, you can't
even
hit
know what
Out.
that accomplishes there.
Man, every time Out gets on the computer, people are talking about how you can block both ways in this game, and you're gonna try that? Come on, man.
The funniest part about that too is when you shift your momentum with J2C, it turns it into a mid.
Yeah, I mean, it hits me.
Right? Like,
I see
we're
that.
doing tricks for fun behind the ball.
Whoa!
Ooh.
That was kind of sick, just dashing right under that TK Ice. Council got denied. There's that jump out air dodge again. So sick.
Oh my gosh.
Wild
I was
gap
about to
from
say, I wonder why we got out and we're just running away for a second, and I guess because we're expecting Alk to jump, maybe? It's working out. Alk, though, reading the jump.
Whoa!
Okay.
Like, Council, I think, is starting to understand how to goad Alk to move how they want them to.
Right? Oh my. As you say, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got the read. You don't want Council to get the read, man.
I almost feel like they're doing this on purpose. Like, they're trying to make this as hard for us to follow as possible. I mean, I guess that's the game. If they're making it hard for your opponent to follow, it's going to be hard for anyone else to follow at this level.
I feel like what it is Council has a certain high gear where he just goes apeshit, and Alk is good at keeping up with it, and I think Council, deep down, just always wants to play like that, so he finally gets to.
Right?
Like, I think this is
there.
Council having fun.
Shield leading to this.
623C blows up the fuzzy attempt.
Ooh.
Oh, crazy confirm. Just run up and dash. Half screen 2-way approach. Beast mode.
Oh.
That calls up the 63 setup and gets punished because we're whiffing that shield. I remember hitting that shield, but we're landing after it. Nice. Council had a good read on the movement. Got another Council air throw. Not gonna see an extension, but the bunker gets exploded. I feel like that was like a seed that Council planted in the first game of this set with all of those like chicken block shield counter interactions. Walk under was absurd, but it's catwalk, so we don't count those.
It's
nice
one
little
of those,
reversal.
like, the more you break down what you do against that, it's like, you have to hold it. Just like that. You can't be doing that against the ring. Alk, of all people, is going to be ready. What are we getting hit for, by the way?
I don't know what that was.
We're having a little too much fun, maybe.
Yeah, no, I think Council, that we figured it out. These players are just having fun, man.
They really are.
Oh, sick JB. Not
They're
gonna be too
having
much
the
damage.
most fun, and they're just better at it than the rest of us.
Oh man, you can't be teching out against Council. You know this.
Yep.
We're not EX guarding this time. We don't get hit by that. Bro, what the fuck was that?
Right?
what the fuck was that? Was that an air tech air throw?
That was air tech air throw again. Council was just seeing these stray hits and being like, "You're not converting this."
Dude, Council makes me so mad, man. Stop having fun, bro.
Right?
You're supposed to be miserable, bro. Ay. 3-0. Council moving on. Throwing to play more rounds. Loki, you're just kicking it up. This sick freak just wants all the melty blood. Just monopolize all the games.
Council immediately being like, "Oh, there's a gap on the string for the air tech there."
All right.
Yeah, I'm going, seriously? You can do gap after an air tech backwards?
Yeah, dude, clearly. All right, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you can It's a little known thing, and I hope people don't start doing this, but you can air back tech. It makes you, I think, like 4 frames invuln, 3 or 4 frames invuln, and it's really good for punishing whiffed air combos. If a Satsuki misses the link, you can air back tech and catch her jumping again. The classic is C Satsuki. JA is a 3-frame startup, disjointed air normal. So you can air back tech, press JA, and just get an insured mash. That's absurd. Stop,
Yes.
they already do this. It's gonna get worse.
Skelly also pointing out in the tournament chat that you do have 4 frames of invuln on air back tech, and fun fact, Knack has 8. Knack's air techs recover 4 frames faster than everyone else for fun. Like he just gets that.
Oh,
His
dude,
air
this
techs,
game is
yeah.
made up.
Yep, he just gets to get out faster as a treat.
As a treat, he needs it. Dude,
Smoking
it's
gives
so
you
absurd.
special powers or something. I don't know.
Apparently. When am I kicking in, man? I don't have any invuln at all. It's kind of like that thing where, like, you ever meet an old smoker? Like, they're like 80 and they've been smoking since they were like a little kid. That's because they got that invuln.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hit that Knack install. You only get that if you're born before a certain point or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they got the Knack bunker
They patched
dash
that out
aura.
in, like, 95.
Yeah, they don't make them like they used to. They did the Strive patch. We're in SIG 2.0. Alright, shield DP.
We're getting up to
Skeleton's
no
going
good
inside.
already. Like, EX shield DP 22A, how do you know what side that's even going to go on? Council apparently knows this time.
Got a really clean counter hit there, but I think it was just like looking to bait a shield counter or something. And the hit just kind of ran away from Skeleton.
Ooh, pulling up with the confident
Far
5D. And yeah,
Good
that's one of the
shield.
nice things Nane has here, is having that DP to sneak through these, but doesn't get it out in time here.
Looks like that held shield kind of fucked Skeleton over. Ooh, 236 gets blocked, but we're gonna do like a little shimmy, a little feint situation. Oh, that was gross. That was yucky. Dude, the first game, Skeleton couldn't stop going into the corner to the point where Council was just like 5-seeing when he saw it, and now Skeleton's not going into the corner at all. I can't keep up.
Right? Like, between sets, they've already made adaptations that we can't follow until we get here.
Just sitting there like, ooh, I'm gonna throw paper. Good little jump out. Looks like Council's trying to bait something, probably like a DP. 236
Can't
focus.
be evading it like that, though.
Skeleton shields are just psychic, man.
Yeah, and one
Like,
of the
what are we
things about it too is when
talking
you're
about?
playing a character with a meterless DP, held shield DP is so huge for characters that have it.
Yeah.
Entirely changes your suite of defensive options.
Ooh, I'm such a big fan of that, like, jump, air dash back. Even though it's, like, greedy, into a character like Nania, it hedges against so many options really well. Wow! Roll into throw. Sure, man. Council's having fun.
Yep.
Skeleton with the double jump air throw, whiff, unpunished, gets punished by the ice system.
Yeah, the sniper. The fun fact about that move too, that is an air and blockable air move.
Yeah, for some reason, man.
Right?
This game is so funny. We got air unblockable air moves. We got Pats doing 8-frame invuln air tags. Whatever. You could just tell me whatever and I'll believe it at this point. Ooh. 2D got exploded. Good weight from Skeleton.
Yeah, little H-Moon shield moment.
It's so scary when a character like Nania starts doing like Fundy's Tono offense to you.
Right?
The momentum shift is like, it'll give you whiplash.
Just keeping the tricks in his back pocket.
I hate this.
The
End of Naughty Blood.
bursts.
Ooh, I like the coverage with JA there. That was sick.
Oh, and that must have been a 3C or something, the way it popped them up for that pickup.
Ooh, the air dash forward was really heads up from Council.
And he giving Council lead. Oh, and the burst is going to give you a
Yeah.
punish on the DP. It's not quite going to kill. One more chance.
Of course we're gonna JC it, bro. We're in MASH mode.
Oh, we sure are. Just ripping that
Of course
DP
we're baiting the
from
deep.
over there. Yep.
I'm not even
Same
surprised
as we saw
anymore.
earlier, though. I respect it, you know? Like,
Yeah,
we got a whole set to give at this point. Why not test the waters a little bit? Why not rip that DP for fun?
Oh man, cool conversion. Didn't get an ender, but run up DP is gonna salvage it for Skeleton. Alright, bunker out. Start doing some nonsense. Air back tech from Skeleton. The fabled sequence.
Yep. Oh, I love
Oh
that
man,
dash chase on the backdash. We've
fully
seen that
torqued.
backdash from
Yeah.
Council beat out some of these 2 season stuff a little bit.
I wonder if Council was reading like 214B from downtown because it's a really common Sinania sequence.
Right. Yeah, and we've seen it get
Council
away
can-
earlier already too.
Ooh. I'm scared NPC because if Council gets a hit, they're gonna enter max here, and then we've really got a game on our hands. Up ice was not the play. I think like I see the vision, but Skeleton was just not going up there at all. That just did not pan out. Crazy poke.
Yeah.
No
right.
conversion.
That's a weird one to get, especially when you hit it far away, just because you're still on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah, I feel like you got to be like almost buffering the super jump 9 to even get over there.
Yep. And sometimes you might just catch him too low.
Good blocks from Council. We know that there's no gap in the corner. Got a mash. Skeleton's being very respectful with these EX guards. That's going to obliterate that bunker.
Yeah, you really gotta be extra
Devastating.
respectful when that arc drive is on the table for like
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's just going to plow through stuff.
Man,
Like,
Skeleton's being a lot like this is Skeleton we're talking about, Skeleton defense, but this is about the most respectful Skeleton defense we've seen this round alone. Just like sitting there blocking, looking for a shield opportunity. Council's just having fun. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say here.
I like how you're talking most respectful defense, and it's like she hears you, and it's like, all right,
Yeah.
AXCP.
Yeah, these players just know how to commentary curse. Like it's not even worth it at this point.
What is going on? Why were you the wrong way? Like, I would believe it if you told me that was intentional too, but like, yeah.
I feel like we got to start. There should be a commentary aptitude test. Just make you make somebody that doesn't play Melty Blood commentate midweek crayons.
Right? Trial by fire. Watch Alpha Council into Skeleton Council. Try to keep a challenge
It's the
impossible.
brown out. Yeah, imagine a chess or like a chess or a golf commentator has to talk about whatever the fuck this is. Ay, ay, ay. Man, that falling JB was so cute. There's a little love tap from Council. And both players are just flying around the screen.
Yeah, and when people are flying around like this, one of the funny things about watching Len is you almost never see the cat come out. I like almost forgot she has it. Yeah, it takes like 50-something
weird.
frames, and the way Skelly is flying around, you have no time to get that out. That is like a whole core move that people talk about this character is gone, but that's the core Council move right there. Council Gats have been on fire today too.
Oh my god, another one. Drop the ender and it's a reset, baby. This is America. A little safe jump, but it don't matter because we can make it safe.
Yep.
Council committed to a little shimmy there because I don't think Council knew what was going to happen there either. Both players just SJ9ing across the entire screen at each other. That was sick.
Classic.
Alright, we're
Len
just doing
jail.
these routes. Cool. Keeping it simple. And the shield gets just straight up owned.
Yeah, let go of the shield a little early. Rare from Skeleton.
Yeah, normally Skeleton holds until the cows come home.
Right?
Skeleton's aggressively fishing with these A-normals. Alright, Skelly's just putting the knife on him. Alright, cat's out. Don't matter. Skeleton's already behind you, bro. She's right behind me, isn't she? Oh, good catch from
Oh
Council.
no, she's right under you. Nice little 5A anti-air here.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and the
Little
snipe
back at
again.
That was
Seeing the
clean.
Future.
Went up throw. That looked almost like a frame kill, the 5A whiffs. I don't know if that's what that was, but
Right?
major if true.
Nice little block there on the low.
Whoa,
So
that
glad
was
to see the
tricky.
JC there.
Ooh, backdash on the DP. Hard reads from Council.
But a nice lead for Council, and it.
Oh! That was sick! Just right under and through.
Yeah, it's such a great reaction too, and we've seen this situation play out a lot where Skelly is going for these IAD JBs and just barely slipping over the catwalk. And it's usually at a place where it's like, oh, it's hard to know if I press or do something, but like throw is mad fast. Great response.
Yeah, as irritating as Catwalk is to deal with, it's such a skill testing move, I feel like.
Yep.
Because you can't just rip it all the time or they're going to start baiting it.
And like acting out of catwalk to get your punish is a lot easier said than done.
Man, that sneak's such a good situation for Nania, because like, yeah, they're gonna throw you, yeah, you're gonna tech it, but the post-tech situation in Melty Blood is volatile.
Right.
So if you just win post-tech, it's like you got the hit regardless. Whoa, empty cat.
I was holding my breath there.
Whoa. Count's the type of dude to jump at you and do nothing for a sec.
Ooh, these EX guards.
Oh, sick little conversion to close dot. You didn't even need to do that, bro.
Yeah, I like the little EX cancel there. After those first couple EX guards, it looked like Skelly maybe thought she had some space for something, but the ice is such a great trap on such a niche situation. And the butter shoes sneaking out.
The butter shoes. Bro's got the Sonic soap shoes on.
Against any other character, that's a trap on that landing.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Try to go under.
Little JA taps like that look so crisp in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a clean JA is like one of the most satisfying things in this whole game.
Right.
Which is cool, because it's like the main... It's like one of the main components of this game.
Yeah, it's like a melty thing. Ooh,
it is the melty thing. That was a really, really deep jump in for Skeleton. Alright, Council's out. Council stagger works. Skeleton's about to be out in a second here. Somehow. Yep, Skeleton's out.
Sure was a somehow.
Yeah. Whoa! Another hard
ripping the burst. Okay, keeping the corner. Oh, nice little delay backdash. Barely sneaking past these normals.
And the advantage is so huge for Council right now. So much less to worry about. Oof.
The little delay.
Got a sick call out on the jump out.
Council's playing so slippery right now. Oh, and finally the throw comes out.
Throw. Man, went shimmy neutron for a sec and almost just lost the round for it, but...
And that is a Council reset.
Alright, reset. Is Skeleton sticking to it? Skeleton sticking to the Nania.
We are going to
the green beam. The green machine.
This home sure is classic.
Alright, so already Council lost because you gave the New York player the living room. You never want to do that. That's like rule number one. Look at that.
Give them home court advantage like that.
Skeleton hit like the signature double jump SJ9. This is JA instead of a Skelly gap, but oh, now Council's doing that thing that Council does and nobody else does for some reason. Little reversal air throw, that was cool.
Ooh.
Man, H Moon, huh?
Yup.
H Moon. Doesn't matter, Skeleton's gonna close it out.
I like
Finishes
the
in
idea
chat
of like
about...
really changing up by just being like, I'm just gonna put the wall of red out.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes you just need as much red as you can.
Yep.
On the screen, everywhere, all at once.
Now Skelly moving
no
all
dash
at once.
to
After that drop, just covering everything here.
No smart. Ooh, it doesn't safe jump that shield counter. Council's not going to get full carry, but we're going to get cat set. I like how when Skeleton sees a cat, Skeleton immediately just gets wherever the cat's not on the screen.
Yep.
It chooses not to engage with that part of the game.
Like, you'll see a lot of experienced players run into it in shield, but Skelly's just like, but what if I don't?
I feel like that's how Skeleton plays a lot of things in this game. It's like, for instance, like playing low execution characters, right? People lose because they drop. What if I just don't drop? Right. Like, people lose because they try to gamble on stupid shit like the cat. What if I just don't do that?
Right.
I feel like half the time if you ask Skeleton, like, hey, watch this VOD, what am I doing wrong? They're like, why are you doing that? When you could just not do that. And it's like, you know what? That's facts.
Right, you can... Why are you doing thing that loses when you can do thing that wins?
Yeah, I mean, Skeleton just does the things that win.
Like
Makes
that,
sense.
just
You can't
block it
argue
out,
with that
put your
logic.
flash when Council messes up, throwing on being 2+ this time.
Why do thing that doesn't work when you could do thing that works? Like that empty low, blowing up H Moon shield.
I like that, delaying the fast fall a little bit for this Len wake up.
Oh, good stagger. Nice. It always strikes me as like unsatisfying when Anania will stagger into 236 and all they get is like a little bit of damage. in a good situation. You know what I mean?
It's just one of those two where, like, because he's got that mental stack of the mix after too, it's like, oh dang, every little hit feels so bad.
Yeah. He has kind of 1,000 cuts sometimes.
Right. I mean, this is a game where you don't need to deplete the whole life bar, though.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen FOC players. They deal 2k every single hit.
Alright, finally getting that 2-1-4 at the end there. We've seen that drop a couple times thus far.
I feel like once we went to the living room, everything kind of calmed down back to normal.
Right.
Like the TK Ice is coming out. Good little counter poke for Council.
Yeah,
Shield doesn't get them anywhere. Council just
option.
freaky. Did you see that nasty ass movement Council was doing? What the hell is that?
Nasty ass fuzzy in the.
I don't have anything to say about that. Yeah. We've seen this plenty of times with him. We're talking about, wait, isn't this stage banned?
Okay, so yeah, funny thing about this is I was going to run with the April Fool's rule set, and I'm not gonna lie, I low-key just forgot.
What was the April Fool's rule set?
So this was gonna be originally on April Fool's, and I moved it because of the carried bracket, and the April Fool's rule set is just you give up the set if you pick Classic home.
Oh! That is very funny, but Skeleton hit the Council gat.
Yup. I low-key just forgot. I can't lie. And if I forgot and I didn't tell anyone ahead of time, that's on me. We'll run it back
like
another time, though. We'll run it back another time. Yes, anti-Chep bracket. Chepless bracket.
Yeah, I will not be present.
You cannot say give up a game for picking Chep because you know the East Coast is going to pick it anyways.
Yeah, we can't help ourselves. This is just how Melty royalty is living in the East Coast. This elegant-ass ballroom. That's Alps' house, bro. For the Melty Millions.
People were not really betting their Melty Millions. The Warabucks were not really coming out in the earlier sets, and they finally come out and Ryder wins a little bit from Council getting this reset, and we're just seeing a whole different set now. Like, they're just pranking everyone who's betting.
Maybe that's why they've been having so much fun, as Council didn't see the Warabucks come through.
Right?
Now that there's Warabucks on the line, both players locking the fuck in. Whoa! These air throws are... I want to talk about them every time they happen, but I get, like, stunned every time Council hits one of these air throws, man.
And that's just the Council round.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about that one.
Right, I got stunned a moment ago when it was just jumping, JC, do nothing, 5C, like, okay.
Alright, got it, boss. The cat is out. Skeleton doesn't get to avoid it. Skeleton's gonna jump over it like the Nero summon. Oh, it's still gonna get a hit, and Council's gonna convert it.
Almost so clean until that green extension there.
Yeah. Feels bad. That's a hardy amount of damage. It don't matter.
Ooh, I like that.
Wild.
Keep the corner position, avoid a burst situation, but now the burst is out when it's hard to bait here.
I feel like Council doesn't mind if Skeleton sacks all her meter to get out of something, right?
Right? Especially when you're up around 2, why not?
Yeah. And when you're about to enter mash mode.
Yep. Oh, that's such a huge tap right there.
Good bait, but unfortunately Skeleton can't punish that fully invulnerable burst. Oh, wow. Just knife in Council's face. Almost got the crazy, like, switch around route. Yeah, and Council just already has the spacing to catch that jump out.
Yeah, and crazy. You know, Skelly definitely did not want that cutter there that kind of turned that around. But I mean, when Len is on the ground, you got to watch out.
Yeah. I want to see like a montage of all the times that these players just get a hit by standing center screen. It's such a strong position that I feel like people don't talk about all the time. Like, just standing where Council is right now, you cover so many like Abare options and like reckless escapes.
It's like Smash Bros. Shit. You hear Smash Bros. Players talk about like, the stage control, right? And that's something that I think we don't talk a lot about in fighting games because no other game has it quite like Melty. You don't just get to go from the corner back to like, all right, I need to take center stage again because it's hard to get there most of the time.
Yeah, and like in traditional fighter, you want to be as close to the corner with the opponent in between you and the wall as possible, pretty much at all times, unless you're like zoning. So like. A situation where it's just optimal to be center screen is really interesting stuff. Like right there.
Yeah, I
Fly
mean,
behind him.
it's hard to even talk about that positioning. Somehow we ended up behind Skeleton there. Like, okay.
I'm hoping it happens again.
Skelly's EX guards are so clean. It's that stuff you see J-Bell do, where it's like the EX guard knowing the spacing they're going to be at and pressing according to that.
Yeah, that's some like hypothetical melty nonsense that I feel like a lot of people don't capitalize on. There's like 3 people that genuinely do it all the time, and it's like the EX guard, make yourself plus, and then do something. It's so hard to do because you don't even know if you get the EX guard, right?
Right.
So like knowing I'm going to EX guard this.
Input changes now if you get it versus if
you
don't.
And like even just EX guarding and knowing what normal it's going to be is just like a major skill test. Wow, counter poke beat out the EX ice.
Yeah, EX ice, long startup after the flash, no invuln whatsoever. You really need to have the safety to be throwing that out if you're going to be doing it. Skeleton
with the evasive maneuvers, just barely outside of Council's reach, and it's going to lead to a pretty good situation unless the shield counter hits. Council has a good shot here.
Shield.
Council hard baiting Skeleton into doing something. And now we're playing this little poke war in the mid-range. And it doesn't matter. Len's going to jump at you whether you like it or not. It's just a matter of when.
Time here, and
empty throw.
I love the choice of empty throw there when we're in a situation where chip could very much be on the table. And on paper, you'd think most stable decision, go for chip. That might have been what Skelly's thinking there. And Council's like, yeah, you're ready to block this out. Block anything out, never mind.
Sometimes you just got to do the most North American option and make JG very irate.
Oh, we got the uncancelable and no tech shield. Yeah, game 10 of this Grains. Oh my gosh.
This is a slobber knocker. Council's looking mean this round. Really strong pressure. Got the trade immediately going back in with the TK Ice. Got another clean stagger counter hit. Missed the air throw. Catastrophe. We salvage it though. EX Ice lockdown. We're just gonna put the Infinity Ward loading screen. It's in the middle of the screen. We're playing Modern Warfare 3.
And like, if you want to hit that, you basically gotta run up DP or something. Just cover some of the space.
Such a scary position too if you had that health total and you just see somebody loading in the middle of the screen.
Right. Covering that 5A there on the situation leading up to this, and now you're in the corner. Also really switching it up with much more defensive positioning here. These further JAs went a little far for this conversion off the 5A.
It's a really cool adaptation that you don't see too often. You really only see it at this level of play where Council recognized the EX guards were happening and instead of overcommitting and getting pushed out, pivoted to, just neutral jumping and covering the air escape. Pretty smart. That gap was absurd. Disgusting. Skeleton knows you're baiting something. DP whiff land in the corner.
Anytime I see Skelly do a Nania mix-up, I'm feeling like it's on purpose, even if it's like the crazy shit I've seen.
And it probably is, right? Sometimes, I mean, you just do something funny because it's what happens, but... Was that DP whiff?
Or was that and the whiff gat critical here. Last round of a game 10 in Grains.
These players are having fun, man. They're going to make us sit through every possible round they can get.
For real.
Right, hard knockdown for Council. Big conversion. Skeleton isn't max. Sliding out of the corner when the cat is out is crazy.
Nah, I respect the choice to 2C there, especially when after throwing out the cat and sitting there, if Council goes for the immediate jump thinking you're going to hold that, 2C sneaks out. Nice little fade back there. Critical JC, you're in max mode. You've got a nice lead. But Council's getting close to heat. These defensive options are about to be back.
Council's in a good position to punish these like fade back JCs that Skeleton's starting to do.
Oh, the white cat coming in clutch, pushing Skeleton to get that conversion.
That was so cool. I wish that killed, man. White cat came in clutch. Oh,
you know she wanted the DP there, and it's the cutter.
That was cool. All right, balls in your face.
Just have to hold
Figure it out. Find a way out.
She figures it out.
I mean, you can't be putting the white cat out now. That's Skeleton's ally.
Oh, got the spacing here, but you're blocking, and the counter hit. It's not going to be enough.
Skeleton just couldn't get health back.
You can hold this OTG.
Skeleton still got health to play with. That's exactly what Skeleton needed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but we
Huge
dropped
drop.
them.
One more touch either way, and that was so close to being a guard
Ooh, the
push
jump
situation.
back to avoid being guard broken. Oh,
One touch
Skeleton, you're
either way.
scaring me right
Last
now.
situation.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, Council just got caught lacking. Skeleton moved around a bit too much. Freaked him out, messed up the timing, and Skeleton takes it.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Oh my gosh, and the 49 to 51 ratio on the vets. You know what's so crazy about the two? I can't blame Console for shielding there, because if I'm Skeleton in that position, I'm hitting spot dodge.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hitting air dodge button every time. You know what I mean?
100%.
Right? And you're
Yeah,
seeing a C or H moon in that position, of course you're looking for it. So like props to Skelly just staying solid, holding it down and closing out on the shield with what a round. Oh my gosh.
keeping a cool enough head to change up your landing timing when you're in such a crazy, nightmarish last round situation like that is a lot of experience that goes into that.
For real.
That was
But
very cool.
yeah, what a way to wrap up midweek 39. Thank you to everyone for playing. And the midweeks are going to continue on a normal schedule. This one again was only pushed back due to collision with the carried bracket that happened a week ago. Midweek 40 will be next week on Thursday. So coming up in about 8 days here on, I believe, the 16th, since it was originally, 16th, since it was originally planned to be 15 days after the first. Outside of that, Melt Your Blood is going to be Sunday, May 3rd, first Sunday of May. The page is already up for that. If you're eligible to play in the Melt Your Blood brackets, go ahead and sign up for that. It will be the last one for Mare, one of the winners of Melt Your Blood and Melt Your Blood 6, as well as for Snake, 4-time top 3 placer Snake will have his one more shot at finally closing out that win over there. Also, Melty Hoops 3-on-3 is continuing. Monday, we got a lot of the players who are in this bracket. It was hype seeing Osa Ragnar show up for this one, because Osa Ragnar will be playing for Team Mexico in Mexico versus PR.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's going to be Mexico is
yo,
Council Osa Ragnar Alk. 3 top 8 places in this one against Team PR,
great.
being Zay, Mega, and Ginger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those are going to be
Wait,
some
that's
games.
holy moly.
Those are going to be some games. I mean, this past week we had Chain the Droid versus Man just a few days ago, and someone was saying, like, I'm waiting to see the killers in this one. I mean, what, you played in the Satsuki versus Alka one? Those were insane games. These 3 of
Those
these,
were
I'm
fun.
hyped to get the killers out there for these. It's going to be some good melty on Monday nights. And yeah, that's really it. Got anything to say before ending the stream?
No, just thanks everybody for showing up. We've done what, 39 of these?
Yeah,
It's
we're going on
crazy.
40. That's crazy.
40 of these, and people still just show up. It's so sick. Like you came into the chat, 15 people posted it, 35 people. I just keep doing what y'all are doing. It's been a lot of fun. All the events are great. Keep being awesome. Thanks for having us.
Good shit. See you next week.
Yeah.